Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome to This is Football. Welcome to episode 28 of Ahwa. Habibis, ladies and gentlemen, we are here. I know we're 17 minutes late, but wallahi, this is the first time we're not late because of me. This is the first time in Ahwa history where I can actually say I was here early, I was here on time. It's the others why we're late. I'm innocent. I'm an innocent young man from the deserts of Arabia. You get me? So I'm innocent. I have nothing to do with this. This is all Saad's fault. So everyone watching us right now or on the replay, because I know a whole lot of you guys like to watch us on the replay, please don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to This is Football if you're ready to do so. Every single person watching us right now or on the replay, please do slap that like button. Do subscribe to This is Football if you're ready to do so. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Keep getting involved. There's already a couple of, Tottenham idiots calling me an Arsenal fan. You can hold that. I'm a Liverpool fan. I won my derby. Let's see if you win yours this Monday night. So, Habibis, slap up the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Let me introduce. First, we start with the winners. I'm introduce this guy first because he is my favorite New York Egyptian Manchester United fan. Joining us on his weekly link up on the Sunday episode of Ahwa. Of course, the man, the myth, the legend, aka Clay Thompson, aka Steph Curry for today's episode. Man like Omar is in the building. How you doing?
Yo, big up. This is football. We are live. I got introduced as a winner. You get what I'm saying?
100%.
This is a special appearance, by the way. This is
future.
Say hello. Say assalamu alaikum. Okay, now it's time for you to leave. Thank you so much, sir.
Hey, support Liverpool.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. He got Muhammad Salah here, but don't do that.
Support Liverpool. Don't support Man United. I planted the seed now. Khalas, he become a Liverpool fan.
He wants to be on the level.
Allah
He wants to be on the level too. You can't plant that seed. You see that? He's in a red household. My brother.
Hey, Liverpool are red to be fair. ربنا يخلي لك إياه يا رب إن شاء
حبيبي
الله.
ربنا يخليك. That was my
ويحفظكم كلكم يا رب. آمين.
Oh man, man's like Murad is already cursing me out, but I love it.
Big up to you. We're gonna read them out in a second. Speaking of Mr. Waffle, pancake, Bittingan Mikhalil, all of this in one person. The Lieutenant General of This is Football. Yesterday he introduced me nicely, so I'm not gonna be an asshole today. Lieutenant General of This is Football, my second favorite Egyptian New Yorker Manchester United fan. Today he was sending me his snap stories. He was actually in Boston before the game, before the video, but he made it. Joining us on the channel, of course, representing Zamalek, man like Staffy is in the building. How you doing, Staffy, man?
Boston is Zamalek. And he said, I'm waffling. Well, this intro was the weirdest intro I've ever gotten. It's pure waffle in it. I was not in Boston, but listen, it's a good excuse to why I was late. Because yes, today for once I was late. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, it's funny that the two people who were late were introduced first. I apologize for being late.
Yeah.
It's lateness is greatness. Big up my ultimate hater. I already see you in the chat cussing me out. People saying Boston. No, I'm not a Celtics fan. I wasn't in Boston. But yes, today, as I said in my tweet, مجمعين الثلاث نقط, 3-point collectors.
Yes.
So I will be sitting here proudly with my 3 points. I will not be speaking about the performance. If everyone wants to ask me, I'm gonna be shameless and I'm gonna take the 3
I'm here for
points
one
and move
person.
on with it.
I'm here for one person.
Oh no, we're all here for that one person, not just.
we're all
here. Where's
but
my
before we get to that, I just want to tell people, just make sure you like the video, you subscribe, and buckle in because we have about 2 hours of this. Get ready.
I've been waiting for this.
Big up the Galabaya squad, by the way.
Yo, you see my drip?
Almost is silky.
I opened my one just for the traps, but big up. Yeah, Zalami khalas, let me show off. So the only guy that doesn't have a Galabia, the only guy who doesn't have a Premier League club, but he's here because he knows ball. Corrupt judge, as you guys know him, Inter won. So he's also gonna be, he's not one of the losers that are gonna be in the bottom row. So we're gonna introduce him before the two losers on the stream. Of course, joining us on the channel is the corrupt judge himself. Inter Milan won. Say wallahi, the light switched off just because I called him corrupt judge. Subhanallah. Every time I insult Moamen, the light switches off.
He is a corrupt
Have a
judge.
spare light. Hold that. So joining us on the channel, of course, is the not corrupt Judge Mo. Please don't switch off light. How you doing, Mo, man?
You're on mute. Yeah, أخي, you're
والله
on
ما
mute.
في قلبيات ده طلع مجرم ده في قلبيات
You're on mute. You're on mute.
You're on mute يا عم بخ يا عم بخ you're on mute يا عم بخ
Wow, he's wearing a galabia. No way.
I found one, yeah.
ايه الحلاوه دي لما تجيب بوز
ده طلع مجرم.
طلع مجرم طلع حرامي الله 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 طلع مجرم
Yeah.
ايش يا عم بخ
Here we go. People, we're here for one thing only. We're waiting for him.
Majin Buu. You guys know Majin
the
Buu?
stream yet? Is he still here?
Do you know Majin Buu?
He is still here. Haram, he was the first guy.
Allah.
You guys know Majin Buu or no? I call him Majin Buu.
Who's Majin Buu?
Remember Dragon Ball Z, the big fat pink character?
I don't know.
Look at Majin Buu. Look at Majin Buu.
That's so unnecessary.
That's so mean.
No, he's cute.
That's so
Majin Buu is
unnecessary,
cute.
wallah.
He's cute.
Wallah, it's unnecessary. Joining us on the channel next is the guy that, you know, last week told us that Sanchez is a better goalkeeper than Raya. You get, oh my
he's
God, I can't unsee it now. Stop.
This is sad.
Oh my God.
No, that's the shredded version. Look at the other version. That's
Bring up
Saad
the fat
when he,
one for Saad.
when he gets his
Anyway,
family.
Chelsea representative, he said win, lose or draw. He's
Wallah, you're fucked up.
Wallahi,
Can you keep it
Omar,
for
you
when we
are
intro?
absolutely
Ma,
like
خليها
a
for when we
criminal.
intro him.
Criminal, bro.
Yo, I'm telling you,
Chelsea
Sam, put him on the
bottled it
screen. Just
yesterday.
put Majin Buu on the screen. They're gonna know it.
So he wasn't quite the winner, but of course, man like Ziad is in the building. How
الله
do you
الله
Ziad?
طلع
man?
مجرم برضه لابس طاقيات.
Big up, man.
الرجاله
Of
قاعد
course.
سخنه. Big up my boy.
Big up, people, man. Listen.
زياد جاي من العمرة.
Not Sunday.
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah.
Call him Sheikh Ziad.
Sheikh
Sheikh,
Zizou.
bro.
Sheikh
Sheikh
Zizou.
Zizou. That's a nice one, man. Sheikh Zizou. But listen, man. We didn't get the W, but anyway, we'll talk about it. Big up, guys. Like, subscribe, show some love. And let's see what happens
100%.
today, bro.
Big up to all of you guys. Can you show us that picture again, Staffy?
Now put it on the big screen, bro. You got to put it on the big screen.
Majin Buu.
Let's just Staffy. Say wallahi, this is gonna happen. Right
Yeah.
now. Oh my God.
He's just missing a
Oh
beard.
my God.
He's just missing a beard.
Yo.
Allah, he's
Yeah,
missing a
bro.
beard.
You don't know what's gonna happen.
Yo, that's mad. Wallahi, that's mad.
Y'all trying to tell me you don't look like Saad?
Yo, do him dirty,
Yalla,
wallahi.
طيب حي.
It's not my fault. I'm innocent. Joining us on the channel is the Imam of our group.
Wallah, that's bullying.
How is that bullying?
Haram,
I just made him a Dragon Ball Z character. Majin Buu was serious.
Big up Dragon Ball Z. Let me introduce him. Big up Dragon Ball Z. Big up French Montana. Big up the Imam of this group right here. Joining us on the channel, of
this
course, the
thing
man
is
that can't
so
speak a word
bad.
of Arabic, but he's here because of geography. Man like Saad is in the building. How you doing, Saad, man?
We're
Is
here.
that-
We're here.
Oh, I can't even add
There we go. Hey, what? Finally. What's up, man? What's up, my people?
Yo, Saad, you know I love you. You know I love you, right?
Hey,
Allah.
listen.
Listen.
Don't worry, man. Because the thing is, yeah, this is where it is, man. Yeah, when you actually get to the top, yeah,
Oh,
what happens when you get to the top? Everybody waits for your downfall.
yeah, Allah.
What did it?
My guy, you're in top of shit, man. Stop this waffle. Let's get on it, man. What is this?
Hold on.
Oh my God, he hasn't learned.
Let me have my
Oh
intro.
my God, like
Let me
was
have my
yesterday not
intro.
bad enough?
Let me have my intro.
I
Excuse
was
me.
the beloved shit down on the
Hello.
screen, man.
Hello. Let me have my
Allah,
intro.
man.
Thank you.
Have your bloody
So,
intro.
I'm gonna
man.
give you guys a quote from Spider-Man. Yeah, what these people want, they don't want to see a hero be that guy who helps everyone and succeeds and always gets through. They want to see a hero lose. Yeah, they want to see you fall. So it's fine. I'll fall for today, but let's not act like I'm.
Hold
not gonna
on.
take this
Hold
while
on.
I'm doing
Hold
it,
on.
yeah?
You guys, some people
Like
in the
I'm
chat.
Yes, sir. I want to start this shit off straight, telling all three of y'all stop playing with my name.
Let's go on there. Let's go.
Stop playing with my fucking name.
Let's go.
Let's do
it on camera.
Stop playing with my name.
Let's
I ain't
go
gonna
right
say it
on
no
in.
more.
Respect. Respect. Big up my boy.
Saad, to be honest with you, there's a lot of people in the chat that tells us that ask us all the time, including Travarelli here, that ask us, why do you guys like talk like this on Arsenal? It's because people like you. I swear.
But
to
anyway,
God,
listen,
people
before
like
we
you,
get this
bro.
party started, listen, this isn't A-lister, so Saad is gonna have to start his thing. Big up to Murad, who sent in 3 super chats. He says, Hussam, did you see the KO by Islam? Damn. I did. Was it the kick one? صح? That one I saw it. Definitely. Yes, 100%. Big up Islam Makachev for his win, and Khamzat Chimaev as well. Omar, aka Mr. Waffle, is back, and then he says, joking, Omar, only love here, only Ziad is waffling. Big up to you, Murad Habibi. Thanks so much for all the 3 super chats. Love to you. And look, we ain't even started this video yet. There's already 300 people in the chat. As you said, guys, I have all 6 of us wearing, you know, dishdashas, galabiyas, thobes, whatever you want to call them, from wherever you are. You know, we have prime entertainment right here. Sunday night, ain't no football on, but you have this star A, grade A entertainment on. So make sure you're hitting the like button. Make sure you're subscribing to This Is Football if you're yet to do so. Every single person watching us right now or on the replay, please don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're yet to do so. Special shout out to Murad for the super chats. Everyone, just hit the like button, subscribe, and make sure you share the video as well. So we started off with man like, I was gonna start Saad actually, but now thinking about it, Ziad was the home team. So let's start with Ziad. Ziad, Chelsea 2, Arsenal 2. Talk to the people, man.
Yeah, man, we had a lot of waffle before the game, man. A lot of waffle from neutral fans like Hussam, from Arsenal fans as usual. But like this week was something special, man. I don't know, man. These Arsenal fans, they thought they were Real Madrid. You know, one good season in the top half, and oh my God, we're Real Madrid. Oh my God, we're the invincible teams. Oh my God, Chelsea is. I don't know who Chelsea are. Whether red London is red. You know, completely disregarding what Chelsea have done and how Chelsea own Arsenal and own Liverpool. At London, sorry, I mean Liverpool as well. You look at that, I can say that, but London as well over the few years, decades, basically Saad's whole life. But listen, they didn't want to give us respect. They didn't want to give us respect. But listen, we should have won that game. End of the day, we should have won that game. Pochettino.
Don't you think you earned the respect after the game? Because
listen,
I can't lie to you,
I don't want to.
Listen, most Arsenal fans I've spoken to post game have actually been humbled on a real. Here, even subhanallah, I just said it. If I'm honest, we stole a point to Stamford Bridge. We didn't deserve that. But if you want to be champions, you need to get results out of the poor games. Most people are saying like we stole a point. Most people are saying that. I'll be honest with you.
Of course. Otherwise, they would be delusional if they didn't say that. Because end of the day, they're a great manager that everyone, a lot of them rate. It's a couple of them that don't want them at the job. But they're great manager. They're great team, world class players. They're back in the Champions League. They should be winning the Premier League. They should be challenging. They got completely nullified by Chelsea's probably third best team. Completely nullified. Saka irrelevant. Martinelli irrelevant. You know, and irrelevant. They got made irrelevant. They were made irrelevant by players that everyone shits on. Cucurella, neutral fans, including our own fan base. The guy gets booed for no reason. He gets the opportunity to start right back or left back, and he's cooking, and he's completely isolating and pocketing Saka, who's supposed to be star boy.
Stop waffling. He's booed for
I'm waffling.
Yeah, he's booed for a reason because he was atrocious last year. The fact that he played well this game,
but
hats off to him. But don't say he's not. He's booed for no reason. So just state the facts, right?
He got booed this season before playing the minute.
Because you remember at the beginning of the season when he played and he let the ball go in the second game.
I don't give a shit about last season.
I'm answering you. This year, he played the
Swear number one. Swear number one from Zed. I'm gonna keep
he played this year,
the
second game of the season, and he let the ball go.
This season,
remember, and you lost the game because of him.
This
season.
Ya Allah, Habibi. This season, the guy got booed before even making an appearance. If you think that's acceptable, then this is not only neutral fans shitting on Cucurella. That is Chelsea fans as well. Chelsea fans themselves completely ripping into players that don't play, don't get given opportunity. So you got to give a shout to Cucurella for completely shutting up all these neutrals and his own supporters. And then Gusto, I heard he wasn't good enough. I heard he's overrated. Completely pocketed Martinelli, who's supposed to be, another star boy, another amazing winger. So you got to give credit to Pochettino for nullifying them. Our attack Saliba and Gabriel were completely lost in the first half. First half, completely didn't know how to handle the front fluids free. But at the end of the day, mistakes cost us the game. Sanchez, stupid mistake. I told Mo yesterday, I don't know, some of these goalkeepers, they think they're Kevin De Bruyne on the ball or something, bro. I don't know. I don't understand. They've got so much arrogance and overconfidence that it's costing us the game. You know, shit like that. Even defensively, I wasn't happy. I'm sorry. Saka should not be able to put that cross in. Good to watch it. As much as I praise him for the whole game, that little moment you switch off, they're going to punish you, which they did. But look, it's a humble for Arsenal. End of the day, I didn't really take notice of the waffle that I was hearing from Hussam and Saad and other Arsenal fans, because Hussam, I can show you the Football Terrace clips if you want me to.
You cannot call me an Arsenal fan, though. Relax.
You acted like it, so you're gonna have to hold as much as Saad does. Okay, you're gonna have to hold as much as Saad does. I'm sorry. Okay. End of the day, it was Chelsea's third. It was Chelsea's third best team. That's Arsenal's best team. That's supposed to be challenging for the league. So it's big signs for
Speaking
Arsenal.
of Arsenal,
it's a big
I want
humble.
to ask Saad his thoughts, because he was also chatting crazy for the game. Before I do that, big up to Murad, who says Saka was poor first half, second half he was decent. I actually agree with this take.
There's a reason for that, Hussam.
He wasn't that bad. I'll be honest with you. 1 second, Ziad. CFC or LFC last year beat big teams, lose to small. They kinda do, because last year we were beating them big teams. We beat City, we beat Arsenal. No, we didn't beat Arsenal. We beat Spurs, we beat Man United, and we ended up losing to all the shit teams. So I hear what you're saying, Staffy's ultimate hater. Big up to you, my favorite guy in the chat. Big up to Murad that says Mr. Waffle's second goal was Gusto's fault. It's true. That's why
I said.
So he's saying that because he said he nullified this and that, and he's overrated.
No,
He's mentioning that he actually made a direct mistake.
There, if he listens, I said he was amazing the whole game, but one little slip of the mind, little misconcentration, and you cost his game. That's what I said.
Maybe he's in the super chat before it.
Reece James comes on and you concede. Is it a coincidence? I think
that's
big up to you, Murad. Big up to you, Murad. Go ahead, Saad. Talk to me, brother.
You know what? I'll be real with you guys. Listen, as much as I want to be shameless, at this point my hands are tied. We came in. Mikel Arteta came into this game acting he underestimated Chelsea and completely disrespected them. Let's face it, by playing Jorginho in the midfield. Came into this game, nobody was really about doing anything. We weren't playing to the levels that we were supposed to be playing at. And Chelsea, fair enough to them, bro, because they actually played very well. And yes, they are missing players, but that's still one of their stronger teams. But I think from an Arsenal point of view, this is where you have to start asking questions. Is the team ready to win the league? If they capitalize off of City, that City game means nothing now. It literally does mean nothing, because we literally drop points, so we're at the same position as them now, the exact same position. So I look at the performance, I look at Ødegaard. I've realized something about Ødegaard. For me, he can't play without Partey behind him. He can't, because Partey behind him, offering him the passes with Jorginho, it just isn't the same thing. It doesn't work the same. For me, that's worrying, because he's supposed to be the creative spark. Why do you need other players? You should be able to create something yourself. When City and De Bruyne at City, when the players are not playing well around him, he will still produce something. He will still be able to produce something out of nothing. So why can't Ødegaard do that? When it comes to the rest of the team, listen, Zinchenko had a terrible game. Thank God he got taken off at half-time. Tomiyasu came into that position and improved it. Was able to play much better than him defensively. Saka, Martinelli, I feel like we kept on going down the middle a lot. And that suited Chelsea so well, because they had the midfield on lock. They won the midfield battle. The attackers were on fire. What's his name? Was on fire. Palmer was on fire. And Raya. Oh my God, Raya. If Raya does not, this is by the words of the manager. The manager told me it is competition. I have two players that are good in that position and goalkeeper. if Raya is not dropped and Ramsdale brought in, then the manager's words mean nothing now. They mean nothing because by his words, he told me that if a player's playing shit, I will replace him with another player. So he needs to replace him. But at the end of the day, listen, it just wasn't good performance from us. I gave it the big one before the game. Listen, at the end of the day, I still think it was warranted given that Chelsea have not been playing that well. They had a run of games before the game where they started to play a bit well and they started to put away chances. But let's face it, when you're coming up against my team, I didn't expect us to play Jorginho in the midfield. I expected us to play our full strength team.
That was your full strength team. Don't even do that. Don't do that. That was your main team, apart from Jorginho, and that was like our third best team.
Okay,
so I don't want to hear it, bro.
That wasn't your third best team.
Habibi, do you want me to list you the players that would start in that team that started yesterday?
Yes.
Nkunku starts. Fofana starts. Bajashile starts.
Okay, so
wait.
The player that you were missing,
Lavia wasn't there. That's 5.
But we haven't seen Lavia play in a Chelsea shirt yet, so you can't really...
That's not the point.
Yeah, man.
That's not the point.
Lavia, who we've not even...
By the way, Gallagher was your best midfielder yesterday, so I don't even know what
Gallagher was quality.
And let me address this personally. Phil, let me just address Phil. I'm a call out Phil, even though he sent in a super chat.
Yo, big up Phil, man.
Maybe try let Ziad speak without consistently interrupting. He's not just a wind-up merchant. He knows ball. Big up the panel. Wait your turn. First of all, Phil, I appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much. Let me tell you why you're waffling, though. Ziad's first 2 sentences included Hussam, Saad, and Arsenal think they're the best team in the world. He didn't even speak on his team. He didn't even say we dominated them. He didn't even start with we dominated them in the first 63 minutes. We done this, we done that, we locked them up. He didn't even give credit to his team. His first concern was cooking me and cooking Arsenal. That's why we stop him, because he's waffling. He didn't even credit his own team. He credited the player why he was the reason.
Why are you lying to Phil? Why are you lying to Phil?
How do you credit Gusto when he's the reason why you conceded to begin with?
Why are you lying to Phil? Don't lie to Phil. I didn't lie to Phil. Their best. I said it was their best team. Their best team. Okay, and this is our second, third best team. Okay, and I told you why they played shit. And even when the super chat that came in, Saka wasn't that good first half. That there was a reason to that, because Cucurella, Gusto. Okay, and that midfield, you don't want to keep laughing about Enzo being overrated. Caicedo, you're probably still bummer, but he rejected you. He showed levels. They showed levels. I told you. I know. 1 second. I also said, if you want to play the clip, I said Gabriel and Saliba were lost. And that's because of the fluid front three. And Mudryk, Palmer, and Sterling. So don't lie on me, bro. Phil is right. I did credit my team. And I did say, you lot need to pipe down. And I did say Arsenal need to come back to earth.
Okay, I know you're on cloud 9. Let me just prove you wrong right now, because you said I'm lying, صح؟
Did I not say those things?
لا ثواني اسمع انت شو حكيت in your own section. So we started off with man like.
I was going to say it for 10 minutes.
I was going to start Saad actually. First 30 seconds. Ziad was the home team. So let's start with
Maybe I was talking to 3 minutes.
Chelsea 2, Arsenal 2. Talk to the people, man.
Yes, yeah, man. We had a lot of waffle before the game, man. A lot of waffle from neutral fans like Hussam, from Arsenal fans as usual. But like this week was something special, man. I don't know, man. These Arsenal fans, they thought they were Real Madrid. You know, one good season in the top half, and oh my God, we're Real Madrid. Oh my God, we're the invincible teams. Oh my God, Chelsea is. I don't know who Chelsea are.
So who's lying to Phil now?
No, keep
VAR.
Keep playing the clip. Keep playing the clip. Why are you lying? Did I not shit on Saka and Martinelli?
Sure.
What are you talking about? Did I not praise Gusto?
He started his Chelsea section. He called me out. He called Saad out.
Maybe we drew. You act like we won. But you act like we won. No, don't hold that, Phil. No. You act like we won the game. Or did we win the game for me to sit here and praise our team for 24 hours? No, it's not my fault you two were delusional enough to shit on us, and then you expect me to sit here and praise us because we drew. No,
okay,
but
what did I say?
No,
I said 90%. I said 90% Arsenal.
You want me to play the clip?
I said 90% Arsenal win, 10% Chelsea draw.
My turn to play the clip.
My point that you can't win against them because you bottomed it. 100%. Big up to Murad. Let me just
My
read a
turn to
couple
play the
of
clip, ya Hussam.
والله هذا الشيطان ودخل ما بينكم. That's all.
Exactly what Hussam said, Terry. They always call me crazy, and then they say the same shit that I say 2 months later. If it was for football reasons, we would have
Waffle, absolute waffle. And then again,
waffle
another
about
one.
what I said on live.
Another
That has
one.
nothing to do with it.
1 second.
It would have been bad. It would have been bad. Okay, let me tell you. Let me give you advice. I muted you. Go find the part that you want to play like I did, and then play it. طب okay, يلا play it. يلا ها. Unmute. Go on. I'm supposed to sit up here and go like, oh my god.
You want to play clips, yeah?
Is going to cook Arsenal. Jackson is going to cook Arsenal. Sterling is going to cook Arsenal. Oh, Gallagher so scary. I'm sure Rice is shitting his pants. He's got to play Gallagher tomorrow. Get alive, Chelsea fans. You're getting smashed, man. Wake up from your... Yeah, I said that. I
You
did.
know, 1
My
second.
prediction-
3 seconds later, Gallagher, best player.
My prediction
We can both
was
play
that-
clips, ya Hussam.
My prediction, even on that video, my prediction was an Arsenal win. I don't deny it. I predicted an Arsenal win.
That's not the
On
point.
فكرة, you were on Al Ahwa where we did predictions. I said 2-0 Arsenal. So it's not like I'm
Habibi,
denying it.
predict what you want.
I said يا زلمه اذا نخلي الواحد يتنفس. I
يلا
said
خلاص.
Arsenal will win 90%, 10% draw, 0% Chelsea win. You proved my point. You can't beat them. It's as simple as that. Arteta was arrogant. Partey should play that game, says Murad. Big up to you, Murad. I hear you, to be honest with you. There was a bit of arrogance. Big up to Ashraf, says only Nkunku and Badiashile would start for you guys now. James was on the bench, and how will Fofana start with Badiashile and Colwell? I can't lie.
Well, James just came back from injury. That's why he was on the bench. But okay.
Yeah, but you cannot play 7 defenders unless you're dropping.
No one
Thiago
says
Silva.
7 defenders. But these players that you've listed, Nkunku, Badiashile, Fofana.
So if everyone's fit, well, what's your back four?
Oh, we have too many good players, bro. I don't know.
There you
But
are.
the point is,
You see how Gegen pressed him right there?
That's
See how I
crazy.
Gegen pressed him?
no.
He tried to come for me and I Gegen pressed him. I
Asaf,
always tell people,
was
leave
it
me
Asaf-
alone, I leave you alone.
Was it Arsenal's best team or not? Right or wrong?
No, because
Yes,
Partey
it was.
didn't start.
Okay,
No,
one player.
My
One player.
choice.
Look at this.
There's no
Hold
feeling
My
for it.
choice.
Hold
That's the
on.
Arsenal.
My choice.
This is our second or third best team because we have no choice. We have about 9 players that are injured. So don't give me that bullshit, please. And Staffy added another one if you're still counting.
Now we rating Partey. Now the Arsenal fan that didn't want even Partey.
I mean, it's not that. It's the point is the manager chose not to play.
Arsenal fans wanted Partey out during the summer.
Who-
Am I wrong?
I mean, It's the point is that the manager decided to play Jorginho instead of Partey. We didn't decide to play all those amazing players that we all know are off to play and we're going to make a completely different change because they're injured. There's nothing we can do. I'm going to sit here
Ziad,
and
before we
disrespect
open the
Nkunku.
floor up, because I do want to get Ziad and Staffy and Omar and Moamen as well involved 100%.
Of
But
course.
I just want to say, first of all, there's 2 things I want to say. Big up to Murad who says you spent $1 billion still talking about your 3rd best team. Allah, shameless. He thinks you'd beat Arsenal because of Badiashile.
That makes no
Wallahi
sense.
al-Azim,
Bro.
some people just can't be helped. Big up to you, Murad. Welcome to This is VAR where we replay clips. We definitely do. Big up to Pirate. Big up to all the guys. He says, Hussam, admit it, you waffled on A versus C. What do you mean A versus C?
Arsenal versus
Chelsea, you
Chelsea.
mean? Yeah, look, I said Arsenal will win, but you know, they
No, the
didn't,
problem is
win.
that you waffled. The problem is nobody is gonna call you bullshit because you're the owner of the channel.
No,
You
call
literally
it out,
sat
call
here.
it out,
I'm gonna
go on.
say it, okay? Because
Why
nobody
you
else
think
wants
I'm
to say it.
scared?
I'm gonna
Go on.
tell you why.
I'll
Because
try
when I
telling him,
fucking
bro.
sat here,
What's
when
your
I
point?
sat here and said that Chelsea have a chance because they played the last 3 games in a way, and Arsenal playing away, and Chelsea will hit them behind their high press, and that happened. Everybody said you're delusional. And if everybody
Yes.
said, nah, but Chelsea are shit, but they can't play. Modric is
Spit.
this, Sterling is that. Wait, let me
Spit,
finish.
bro. Spit.
Let me finish. Right?
Facts.
The problem is,
Pause.
people told me it's not
That
only
was a pause. That was a
it's
pause moment.
90% of content creators.
العروق بتطلع سيف العروق.
90% of content creators didn't watch Chelsea in the last 3 games and
Why
went
is your
off the
face
games
red
that they
for
played
Chelsea? That
before.
doesn't
Let me
look good.
finish my waffle, and then you can waffle as well, right?
Tfadal.
But I
Tfadal.
said that Chelsea will have a chance in this game. I don't see the future. I predicted Chelsea to win 2-1, right? My prediction was wrong. But what happened in the game is what I thought will happen in the game. Arsenal will try to go forward. They won't create enough because Chelsea's defense have been proven to be strong. Arsenal defense is strong, but it was left exposed because Arsenal midfield pressed so high and they were able to bypass it, the Chelsea midfield. That's exactly what happened. People said that, yeah, but Chelsea didn't play in the midfield. It was Enzo Fernandez springing the ball to Raheem Sterling on the right. Mudrik was nullified by Ben White. It was Raheem Sterling behind Zinchenko. It was Conor Gallagher. That's what the problem is. People can tell, but you predicted a Chelsea win. Yes, I did. I can't see the future. I can't see that Sanchez will make a mistake, but that the signs were there. Chelsea were more dangerous than Arsenal in this game. Over the course of 90 minutes, Chelsea did exactly what they should do. They locked at the wingers and they played behind the press. It's as simple as that. People didn't see that, but people don't want to be called out. Arsenal fans told me that we're very comfortable in this game.
Forget Arsenal fans. Address me. Address me.
You
address me.
said that Chelsea don't have a chance of winning the game.
Yes.
Right?
Did they win?
In
Did they
this
win?
game, see, and they didn't.
I was right.
Okay?
Thank you.
No, you weren't right. You gave 10% chance of a draw. So you
Yes.
will tell
And what
everybody,
happened
you
to
will tell
10%?
everybody, you tell everybody that Arsenal will smash Chelsea. Did you say that or not?
I did. I did.
Okay. Did you say that Arsenal were gonna be superior to Chelsea in the game or not? You did.
Yeah. I said
You did.
100%.
Were Arsenal superior?
No, I
Yes
don't
or
think
no?
they were.
Okay. Were Chelsea closer to the win?
Yes.
No, I wouldn't say so.
Okay.
Allahu Akbar.
Only one.
They were up 2-0.
That's
Statistically, they had the
Gallagher,
best.
all
I am
scary.
done. I am
Gallagher,
done with this.
Mo,
Sam
let
doesn't
me
want to be
just-
Gallagher, all
The difference
scary.
is, wait,
Sterling.
the
Okay, let
difference
me
is,
respond. Let me
I am
respond.
not always
Moamen,
right.
your
I
face
am
is
not
red and your
always- the
veins are
problem is-
popping
Sam,
because you
if
thought
I'm
we
with
did
you,
something.
you have a
I didn't
problem.
interrupt you for the last 4 minutes.
No,
Let
let me
end this
finish.
whole debate.
I'm gonna finish
Let me
the
end this
next
whole
point.
debate.
No,
I'm
I'm
because
gonna
you went
finish
to
the
Arsenal
next
fans.
point.
دقيقة، خلي
I am
جوابك.
gonna finish the next point. And
The
then you
last
can
time
talk.
I was
And
in a
I'm
room
not
this
gonna talk.
loud was with my family back
I
in
am
Egypt
not
with
gonna
my
talk. I'm
uncles
gonna
and
finish.
everyone.
The
Can
problem
everyone
is
relax?
everybody wants to
Bring
be
that
right
video.
all the time.
Mo. Everyone
Right.
relax. The last time I've been in a room this loud was with my uncles back in Egypt. I left them back for a reason.
But we
Everyone
are
here,
here like with the
please.
Galabiyas. I'm Egyptian.
I don't. It's the Galabaya. I
Canadian.
think the Galabaya had superpowers on Mo. So
Yeah.
maybe take off the Galabaya and change it to
Hey,
something else.
yo.
Everyone,
Listen, people. It's as
It's
simple
not a
as
hey, yo.
I'm not right all the time, and if I'm wrong, I'll raise my hand and say I'm wrong.
Yeah,
And
you're
I was
wrong, right?
about predictions, right? The problem is some people think they're always right, and if you think you're always right,
Yeah,
you're
Hassan.
wrong. That's it.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Oh,
Okay.
she's
Big
knocking
up.
his veins. Hey, yo.
Big up to you, Mo Shakespeare over here. Let's just unpack what the fuck happened in yesterday's game. Don't interrupt me. I let you speak 3 minutes uninterrupted. Number one,
He
when
didn't
it comes to when it comes to the game yesterday, people want to sit up here and they want to bullshit. First of all, Chelsea's first goal came through a penalty. Second of all, their second goal came through a Mudrik cross that
No, it wasn't a
became a
cross.
shot because Raya was out of his
It wasn't a cross.
That's
Stop. Yes.
It wasn't a cross.
خلينا نحكي don't interrupt because I'm mid flow.
Let him.
I will start again.
Let
كلام
him
فاضي
talk. Let him
يا مو
talk.
كلام
Yeah,
فاضي
I will start from the
كلام
first.
فاضي يا مو.
So anyway.
Talk.
Let me start again. So let's just unpack what happened yesterday. What happened yesterday is Chelsea's first goal came through a penalty. Chelsea's second goal came through a Mudrik cross that went in behind them. They were extremely unclinical. Palmer couldn't hit a barn door. Jackson had the worst substitute appearance I've seen in these last 2 years. The problem is it's fashionable to hate on Arsenal, so people don't want to unpack what truly happened. Now, I'll tell you the truth. I'm not going to give, and this is actually a sign of respect, I'm not going to give Chelsea Spurs treatment, where I sit up here and go like, congrats on your 2-2 win. Because if it was any other club, if Staffy was 2-0 up against Arsenal and it ended up being 2-2, we'd say, Staffy, you bottled it. If I was up 2-2 and 2-0 at home and it ended up 2-2, Hussam, you bottled it. City the same. Arsenal the same. Why is the energy different when it's Chelsea? Why are we showing Chelsea Spurs energy? Because last I checked, Chelsea were 2-0 up at home against Arsenal Football Club. And on top of that, I will say another thing. When it comes to Sanchez's goal, okay, Sanchez made a mistake, Declan Rice scored, no problem, it's 2-1. Why the meltdown after that? From that moment onwards, the game switched on its head. It's like Chelsea, the first 63 minutes, became Luton just because of that mistake. So they have zero maturity, they have zero control whatsoever, they couldn't control themselves. That's not my fault. And by the way, it proves my point further. I said Chelsea cannot beat Arsenal, whether it's a mistake or not, because if you want to say it's a mistake, ya akhi, both Chelsea goals were a mistake. One was a Saliba mistake, the other one was a Raya mistake. Okay, khalas, you want to play the mistake game? 2 mistakes. So so let's just not do this right here. Chelsea Football Club bottled it. Chelsea Football Club, I'm not going to sit up here and give them credit. I'll give them credit for the first 63 minutes. They locked them up. But the meltdown that happened after, if it was any other big club, we'll show them different energy. If it was Omar or Staffy, they would be on the chopping block right now. So why do we give Chelsea Spurs energy if they're a big club?
Habibi,
Okay.
you
Okay, hold on, Ziad. I want to answer him in
Go on,
literally.
go on.
Somebody
Go
do
on.
the clock. 20
girl
seconds.
fell down, yeah.
Somebody do the clock. 20
the
seconds.
waffle is
Hussam,
unbelievable, man.
I said that you predicted Arsenal to have an easy game and they didn't. And Chelsea were supposed to be shit based on every content creator, and they weren't shit for 77 minutes. That was my point. I'm not predicting mistakes and I'm not looking at mistakes because I don't see the future. I see games and I try to analyze games based on the history and how I see the teams play. Simple as that. Thank you so much for your talk.
Hey, that was 20 seconds.
First of all, this Spurs treatment is nonsense because you sat here, want me to sit here and completely praise all of Chelsea and ignore the waffle you spoke, the waffle Saad spoke, and the waffle all Arsenal spoke.
يا اخي I waffle.
No, يا أخي, let me. يا أخي, wait.
I am
Ya-
the biggest
Ya
waffler
Allah.
on YouTube.
يا أخي, let me tell you something. Let me tell you
I
something.
am the biggest waffler on
يا
YouTube.
أخي, let me tell you
Happy?
something.
Happy? Did you bottle it? Yes or no? Did you bottle it? Did you bottle it?
I didn't interrupt you. I didn't interrupt you, Hassan. The reason I didn't sit here and completely just praise Chelsea for what they did, even though it was good, especially at the level we are right now. Okay, that's irrelevant because you spoke enough shit and Saad spoke enough shit and Arsenal fans took enough shit and we drew. Habibi, we drew. I am not Arsenal. I don't see one trophy in 2 decades.
I found out
Ibn
you're
Halal,
not.
1 second. I'm not Tottenham. I don't see
You're
one
not.
trophy in my lifetime. 1 second. That's why I'm not going to sit here and celebrate a draw, regardless of how good or bad we are. Okay? Irrelevant. At this point, you're saying, I didn't lie. Chelsea did this. Chelsea didn't win. You laughed at Gallagher. I'll play the cap again if you want. You laughed at Sterling. You laughed at all our players. Caicedo, you want to keep playing that All I Want is Caicedo song. People saying Enzo shit, all the stuff. You laughed at our players and
Yeah,
you mocked
Gallagher
our
was
players.
better than him yesterday.
You mocked our players and our club, and then just because we prove you wrong, we should give them Spurs
Now,
treatment.
Ziad, okay,
don't
now
work like
comes
that,
to the
Mo.
other. Now it comes
Mo,
to Sam's actual point.
Mo, it doesn't work like
You
that.
bottled
can't-
it. Yes, you bottled it. The reason why you bottled the
Because
lead
of
is that
Pochettino.
because no,
Pochettino.
yes,
Mo.
yeah.
Because of
Okay. So
Pochettino.
now, Hussam, there are two different points. Chelsea bottled the game, of course, 2-0, and I think it's because of lack of experience. Malo Gusto's lack of coverage in the far post, that's experience. Madueke not covering, that's experience. You know that, Ziad, right?
100%.
Because
I
you
told
lacked
yesterday.
experience yesterday in how to something we call in football. Omar knows this, Saad, Staffy, Hussam, maybe you, if you play football, you know something called see out the game. 77 minutes, you're cruising, see out the game. Don't make silly mistakes. You couldn't because you lacked experience. That's called bottling the game because you lacked experience. That's besides the point.
That's not
And
point.
a big
Exactly.
team, Ziad, and a big team now comes to the other point. And a big team with $1 billion spent should have enough experience to something called see the game out. Like Liverpool, if they're 2-0, they should not bottle the game. That's what we're talking about, Ziad. You played a very good 77 minutes until you made that mistake, and then after that, everybody shot themselves. That's a fact. Hussam is speaking facts there.
Okay, that's a
right?
constructive criticism. That's constructive.
Yes, that's good.
That I agree with.
Ziad, you have to. The way you talk is that how your midfield nullified completely Odegaard, how Kukurea man-to-man nullified Saka until that 70 whatever minute that happened, how Martinelli was locked by Malo Gusto, how Gabriel Jesus couldn't get the better of a 39 years old man that should be playing amateur football with me here in Texas because he should be retiring. That's what you should praise. How Pochettino got it right at the beginning, how Sterling played behind Zinchenko. That's it. You bottled the game. Fine. You learn from it. Arsenal, on the other hand, should be worried, but should be a little bit thinking, that's my point about Arsenal. I said it on my show. Arsenal being a terrible team and got a point is a positive sign. However, the lack of creativity from Arsenal is something that Arteta should think about more. Why is Odegaard ghosting when someone mark him? Why did he have 75 minutes, if I'm not mistaken? And you have been the most creative player in this team and had 20 completed passes. This is worrying. Does that make sense? Imagine if Kevin De Bruyne has 10 passes or 15 passes in a game and didn't create any chances. That's what we talk about. To be objective in this game, Chelsea surprised everybody. Am I mistaken here? Is anybody else think that Chelsea were surprising yesterday? Right?
He surprised everyone.
No, they surprised everybody.
I wasn't surprised. I expected.
I expected him to do that. And Saad, you could vouch for that. When we spoke.
Staffy, what were your predictions? Were Arsenal win, right?
No, I said 1-1.
All right, so you were right then. So you're good then. My point is, I spoke with Dawood. I think I spoke with Igal, and I saw Igal, and people said, even Conley, if you guys remember, said it will be an easy 2-1 game. An easy 2-1 game is you walk the game. You know what I mean? You're controlling every aspect of the game.
Yeah, they
Arsenal weren't in control. I thought Arsenal were rattled.
My head hot.
So someone, do you guys think that Arsenal were rattled yesterday for 75 minutes? Rattled.
To be honest, and Saad, you could vouch for this on the terrace when we spoke. I did tell you it might be a Chelsea win or a 2-2 draw. If you
Actually, in fairness to him, he actually said.
Remember when I told you guys are taking this game too lightly? They're coming off of 2 back-to-back wins. Well, technically 3, but 2 Prem wins, and they're coming with it now. They actually there's an identity of. Now I don't like using the word identity, but there's some type of playing style on the field, and it's nothing worse to catch a team when they're coming off of hype of wins. And like I said, and I told you, the last win they had was Burnley, and it was 5-1. Granted, it's Burnley and everybody's spanking, but there's some teams and also big teams that go to Burnley and can't even get a W. You get what I'm saying? So they're coming off of a nice little fire on their back, and especially, it's not like they went to the Emirates. You guys are going to them, and I felt like Arsenal approached this game too lightly. They're not the midfield. Like I agree, Mo. The midfield took full control. They had the better midfield, took full control. Let's not use the Partey talk, because let's be honest, how many games did Partey start all season? So
but it's still it doesn't. The thing is
that but that's due to injury.
The thing is with Partey.
Was he yesterday? Was he injured? You know more than us. Was he injured?
He's not injured.
He was fit. That's an Arteta mistake.
They're saying he apparently people now fans are coming out and making they're making excuses. They're like, oh, Partey clearly wasn't fit. He was with fucking Ghana.
Yes. Why are you coming out Ghana for?
And he played half.
But you're still avoiding the question. How many games fit? But you say he was fit. He still hasn't played that much this season. To start him right away.
Yeah, what are you talking about? He started the first 3 games.
And then after that, where'd he go? So let's stop.
I swear they won all the games which Partey played, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong.
No, they drew 1, the Fulham one.
When he was playing inverted.
Saad, you could have let that go, Saad. No one here remembers.
I rate Partey to a level of extreme. I rate Partey as much as we're going to rate Jorginho, and possibly he's better. But at the same time, Partey was not the solution yesterday.
Possibly.
No, shall I just explain to you quickly why?
No,
I'll give you the explanation why.
Your main stars.
If Thomas Partey comes into that midfield at half time, and then he comes out for the second half, I guarantee you we gather the control of that midfield again. I guarantee it. Absolute guarantee.
I'm playing what position?
6 or 8. Can I let's talk point by point. Point by point. So we don't forget. But I think the problem in the first half on creativity was Declan Rice playing an 8. He got into the 18 once, and he couldn't be the guy that supports Odegaard when Odegaard was more.
He was doing
so having Thomas Partey there would not solve your creativity problem. You needed a creative 8.
No, listen.
Moamen, I'll be honest with you. I'm just say it as it is. I don't think Jorginho and Rice work together. Let's just say
we agree on this. I agree with you on this.
But let's not
work. It actually
you still have two creative guys in there.
Maybe it's the number 1 team, ya Omar. This is the main team.
And we get Saad this point.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. I'm sorry. Just maybe you could educate me, and everybody else here that's watching can educate me. But you guys, the point is Arsenal lacked creativity, right? What was Declan Rice to bring into to add that extra creativity? To hold up, let me finish. He was extra right, and then you have Odegaard, who is the definition of creativity. Let's not take away that Jorginho is not a creative midfielder as well. He brings to that. He might not be working with Rice. He might not be Partey, but he also offers that. We're moving like Jorginho's a bum. That's what we're moving like.
Right. What? So if I just
like a bum, no, he's not. Jorginho. Yeah, people are moving.
In the game yesterday, he was a bum because In the transition, he's too
I'm with
slow
you.
to cover the ground. That's a problem.
I agree
No,
with
but
that.
not
But
even just
they
that.
could also control a midfield with that midfield three. That's
No, but Omar,
But what do you mean
this is the
control?
thing,
They
yeah?
weren't.
Bro,
They were like they had the
one sec.
ball. What is that control?
But one sec, Mo. Let me just say one thing, because you guys are not understanding what it means to get Party into that midfield. Yeah, Party comes into that midfield.
Yes.
Every time he progresses the ball, whenever you see him, he's always trying to put the pass forward. Always. And even if he isn't, he's still there to play. We also have Zinchenko that comes into the midfield. Zinchenko that comes into the midfield. Yeah. Yesterday, Declan Rice was like a donkey. He was doing every single job. He was back trying to help with the defense.
Thank you so much.
He was trying to go forward.
He was lost, bro.
He was trying to hold in
That's
the middle.
because he's not an 8.
What? No, he is an 8.
Yeah, Habibi, he isn't an 8. Where did you
He's
get
not an
this
8, Ibn al-Halal. He is not an 8.
Can I just finish my point, please?
You idiots next to each other, man.
So the reason why he's an 8 when Thomas Partey is in the 6. When Thomas Partey in the 6, it gives him the freedom to be able to do what he needs to do. It gives him the freedom to be able to go forward a bit because Thomas Partey is there to cover the ground. He's there to cover it if he fucks up. So
what's Jorginho doing?
Jorginho, yesterday, there was 2 things that he done. One thing was, like a donkey, when he gets the ball, there's places for him to pass forward. Instead of passing forward, he passes backwards. And then people come to me and say, oh, but he had 15 progressive passes into the final third. Right. Okay. So let me give you the progressive passes that he did into the final third. He did passes to Saka and Ben White, which trapped them in the corner on the right side. And
That's because he had nowhere to go, Ibn Halal. That's why he had nowhere to go in the midfield. Habibi, one second. If he has the ball, Saad, if he has the ball and he's facing forward and he sees bloody Caicedo, Gallagher is gonna chase him down. He sees Caicedo and Enzo, and he's got nowhere through. What's he gonna do? Do it, inshallah, pass over to bloody Jesus is in front of Colwell and Thiago Silva, or is he gonna try force it wide? Of course, he's gonna force it wide. Just accept as an Arsenal fan, accept the reason. Habibi, the reason you lot performed bad was because of Chelsea. Like it or not. The only thing I wanted to say is that this shameless behavior that's going on here. We didn't win, so you were right. No, all this rubbish, okay? The simple fact is you can't, I don't even want to swear. You can't talk rubbish about Chelsea players and the Chelsea
You're trying
team.
your hardest not to.
One second.
Give me something to write. You're doing your most.
Listen. You can't talk rubbish about Chelsea and the manager and the players, and then when they completely prove you wrong and make you look stupid, but why they're not Tottenham? But they should be good enough. But they're at home. It doesn't work like that. It does not work like that. And if they said you can sit here, Partey or Jorginho, it wouldn't have made a difference because Pochettino outmanaged and out-tacticked Arteta. Simple.
Listen, I fully hold my hands up. Yes, you played very well in the game. Yeah. You played very well, but if you look at that game and you actually go and rewatch it, yeah, you will realize a lot of things, yeah. You'll
very well. It's questionable. Don't give too much credit as well. Like
no, I'm not gonna
first half.
But you'll realize that during that first half, and even parts of the second half towards the start to the second half, we were going down the middle. It wasn't working. Going down the middle. Wasn't working. Going down the middle. When we do go and utilize the wings, the players are in positions where they just get caught out and they're blocked.
Why? Can I ask you why?
They get double manned.
Can I ask you why?
Yesterday, I saw them getting double manned. When they got double manned in the corner, there was a chance to pass it through the middle. When there was chance to pass it on the wing, they pass it through the middle. So during that game, from the first half and first part of the second half, they wouldn't pass it to the right places. But at the end of the day, listen, fair play, Chelsea, we robbed you guys. We robbed you guys because you guys should have won that game. But at the end of the day, this comes back to Arsenal and what they do a lot. Yeah, this is not the first time that I've seen Arsenal play like Luton for 80% of the game, and then for the last 20%, they play like prime Barcelona. It's not the first time I've seen it.
I don't even think you lot were that good. I don't think you lot were even that good in the last
okay, let me Let me just read a couple super chats before we go to Staffy and hear his opinion on the game. Big up to Ashraf who says Saka cooked Cucurella second half. Saka had a much better performance in the second half for me. I think that's a very valid statement. Big up to you, Ashraf. Big up to CFC Party says they should perform complete pat down search in the tunnel so Chelsea midfielders don't leave the stadium with Arsenal midfielders in their pockets. I wouldn't go that far, Pirate. You know, maybe if they leave, maybe if you're talking about the halftime tunnel, you're correct. Full-time tunnel, completely different story. But big up to you, Pirate. Thanks so much for the super chat. Ashraf says, bro, this was your best performance against the top 6 team since last season. Obviously, you should be happy. I can't lie. That is.
Who's he talking to?
You.
So did we play Liverpool 8 months ago or what?
And what did you wait?
So stop talking.
That game. Our
Next
games are
super chat.
dreadful. Our games are
I mean,
dreadful.
I don't care what you think. The point is, he lied. It wasn't our best
through the last 12 games.
Habibi, he lied. He said best performance. He said best result, best performance since last season. A lie. Next super chat, please.
So, which one was the better performance than this one?
I think Liverpool was better than Arsenal.
Subhanallah.
Subhanallah.
Wallah, you're done out here. You have 100 players in your team. Obviously, you will have a big injury list. Eh? Listen, Moamen said it earlier on, you know, about the whole having experience seeing out the game. It's not our fault the average age of the team is 13. That's their problem.
Nothing to do with experience.
You know, they started the game yesterday. I think the average of the 18 players that were together was like, they were 21.
That doesn't excuse us.
Damn. That's younger than Staffy.
That's not an excuse.
Big up to you, Ashraf. Thank you so much for the super chat. Big up to Murad says, but how can Chelsea be perfect and Arsenal on their worst and they still can't beat them at home?
Chelsea were
valid
perfect,
question.
Yeah. We just said that.
Valid question. All this Chelsea credit. All this Chelsea credit for a draw. All this.
Do you know why there is a Chelsea credit?
Wait,
because people said people. Because do you know why people there is Chelsea credit? Because people completely gave Chelsea 0 chance, the same as they gave Spurs 0 chance against Arsenal. That's it. We're not saying Chelsea are an amazing team. Chelsea might still not make top 4, top 6. But credit, when you say you're gonna finish last in the race and you finish second or third, I think that's credit to you.
Mo, do you know what they're doing? Hassan and Murad and whoever's talking, they cook themselves, but they're trying to blame Chelsea. They put themselves. One second.
I already said I was wrong.
Arsenal fans said we're going to collect
Arsenal fans.
Don't defend them.
Mo. Don't defend himself.
Mo, Saad is the most useless tag team partner I've seen in my life.
Habibi, Mo, this is what I'm talking about. Arsenal, Saad.
Didn't tag in once.
No, but Hassam, the thing is, I'll tell you exactly what Ziad wants me to say. Ziad wants me to say, the reason why we were so shit is because they made us be shit.
I said that already. I don't need you to say it. I already said it.
Listen, you guys played well. Fair enough. You guys utilized the places that
you're missing the point. You're missing the point.
You realized that Zinchenko was the weakest point in our team.
Yeah,
so you kept on pressing on that position. You kept on going down that side. Of course, fair enough.
Krysenko, man.
Weakness in our team. But let's not like
you're missing the point.
You made Odegaard go like that, or you made Martinelli, or you.
Wallah, I forgot Odegaard was playing. Wallah, I forgot Odegaard was playing. So is that his fault or our fault? You're missing the point that me and Mo are saying.
Very well.
Saad, you're missing the point me and Mo are saying. All these super chats and all Hassan, you're trying to blame Chelsea for what you lot said. You're trying to make Chelsea blame like Tottenham or treat them like Tottenham because of what you lot said. That's not my fault. That's not Chelsea's fault. You lot hold the L. Simple as that.
We will hold the L. You can't be.
And Hussam, it's not only you, ya Habibi. It's Hussam as well. And neutrals.
Is he not speaking facts? He's treating you guys like the big club that you technically supposed to be.
By laughing at our players. By saying we have 0 chance. What big club is that?
No, but at the end of the day,
I treat you like a big club post game, not pre-game.
This is what happens. Although you get clowned, so let's say for instance me, let me just use one example. Sorry, Hassan, because I know you want to read this super chat. This is a good example, 3-4 years ago, when I was dog shit, when I still had Kolasinac in my team at left back. If I went and played Manchester City, and I won against, I went 2-0 up against them. And in the last 10 minutes, my goalkeeper gave the ball away. And then they created a goal at the back post and scored, and then I drew 2-2. And if I came on a Ahwa when that happened, and my team was even though my team was shit, do you think I wouldn't get grilled? Do you think I wouldn't get grilled?
I don't, bro.
Wallah, you're gonna get grilled just for
Because I'm
saying
the
that.
big
يا ريتك
team.
ما قلت. يا ريتك
Because
ما
I'm
قلت.
a big team. So if he comes and Hussam tells me,
Actually, that's the
I
thing that I
blame
want to
you
ask now in a second.
Yo,
Saad.
say the
So
name
just-
of the channel again.
let me just
More
look, let me just
waffle.
let me just finish up the super chats because I would want to ask Staffy this question. All this waffle got me in the mood for some dessert. Says Omar, صحة يا Omar. Thank you so much for the super chat. Hussam is like an overlooked cheap steak today. Listen, my team won. I'm good. I'm just here to respond to questions. Big up to you, 689. Has Ziad spoken yet, or has he been interrupted? Phil, I can't lie to you. You are the owner of the Ziad, fan
Big
club.
up Phil,
and you're the
man.
only
Big
guy
up
in it.
Phil.
No, big up
Proper
to you.
Liverpool fan. Proper Liverpool fan.
Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you, Phil. Yo, Staffy, can you play the Hussam table argument clip? That clip is elite right there. I'm gonna keep the super chat in the start section for when he gets it. Hussam,
only
be
feel
humble.
down,
Allison
Staffy.
will bottle twice this year. Allison, you're coming for Allison 689. I have no idea who the hell you support, but if you're coming for Allison, you know your goalkeeper better be like, Buffon or something. Big up to you. When we bottled at Anfield 2-0 lead, we were cooked. Yes, sir. And this is what I really want to ask Staffy now in a second. Big up to you, Murad. Big up, guys. Mo is cooking the ultimate Texas barbecue tonight. Saad, you worried with Odegaard in big games because he doesn't take control, says Michael. Big up to you, Michael. Make sure you guys all subscribe to Michael Talks Football. Are you worried, Saad? 10-second answer.
I have debunked this. He does score in big games. He does assist in big games. People keep on telling me he doesn't. He does. He just had a bad game yesterday. It is where it is, man. It happens sometimes.
Literally. Big up to you, Michael. Ziad acting like he's not in 11th. Ziad is worse than Staffy at times. Sheesh. Chelsea couldn't even beat Arsenal with a 2-goal lead. Hussam, stand tall. I appreciate you. Thanks so much, Staffy's ultimate hater. As a matter of fact, I would appreciate it if you just make your name just for today's episode, Ziad's ultimate hater, because this guy is absolutely waffling today. But thanks so much, Staffy's ultimate hater, my favorite guy in the chat. My moderator, my managing moderator. Any Staffy hate is welcome as long as it's in a super chat. So big up to you, my guys, because that's Staffy's rule, right? So big up to you, Staffy's ultimate.
To be
hater.
fair, most of them hate me here, and then they also super chat me with hate on my channel, so I can't even be mad. Thank you, guys.
You gotta
Listen, I'll tell you something. Everyone who sends in a hate super chat, I am investing in new lights for my setup, so thank you so much. Continue the hate, inshallah. Wallah, I'm telling you, wallah, I'm not even joking. I'm buying new lights, so now you guys can see me clearer when you hate. So big up, wallahi, my ultimate
bro,
hater.
you lot paid for his lights, man. Hold that.
Fair enough.
It doesn't think continue to hate, so I can give you more content. You can hate on me. It's the cycle of
100%.
YouTube.
To be honest, Chelsea didn't really have a big goal scoring chances. They looked very good, but wasn't really testing the goalkeeper. Arsenal were actually very clinical. This is something that's also, in my opinion, true. I don't think Chelsea created dangerous chances per se. It was more Arsenal mistakes that led to their chances, but they never capitalized. Jackson made the worst this whole season, in my opinion, for a long time, EPL. But thanks so much for the super chat. 2 more super chats before we carry on. I don't think you guys understand how young Chelsea average age is 21. Just imagine with a 39-year-old Silva, the performance by a 4-month process is encouraging. You have every right to be encouraged. I'm not telling you to be discouraged for the future, Blaze. I'm simply talking about the game yesterday. We're all here to just address the game yesterday. This is not a deep dive into Chelsea's future. That's the thing, Blaze. So, look, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And at the end of the day, once again, it's not my fault you spent 1 billion and your average age is 14. That's your problem, not mine.
But it's
Big
your
up to
fault
you,
you talked rubbish.
سعد في فرق ما بين الح والأ. قول معي أهوى.
Yeah, whatever he
Why?
said.
Wallahi, we know you're Moroccan. It's either qahwa or ahwa. Choose one.
Ahwa.
Ahwa, qahwa.
No, but you said something
problem.
before that.
Said
Ahwa doesn't exist. There's no ha. It's ha. Qahwa.
Kawa.
Yes.
Qahwa.
Eh,
Kawa.
Speaking of clapping, big up to the 600 people watching us. Make sure you guys are all liking. Make sure you guys are all subscribing right now. Everyone, run the likes up right now. There's 600 people in here. We ain't even on 300 likes yet. You fraud. In the words of Judge Mo, let me show you how to like the video. You go here. You close the live chat. You get
قرب التليفون شوية. قرب التليفون مش شايفين حاجة. قرب التليفون شوية.
So guys, you see this live chat right here, blood. You are here. You click this X. You hit this like button right here. This is how you like the video. So big up to you guys. Make sure you guys are all liking the video. Make sure you guys are all subscribing. Everyone who sent in a super chat will get a shout out at the end. Man like Staffy. I saw you were shaking your head, I think, in agreement with me when I said if it was anyone else, they would have got cooked. Murad mentioned that earlier on as well. Tell me just your thoughts on that. By the way, just quickly, if Arsenal were 2-0 up and it ended up 2-2,
Hassam, stop.
Arsenal would
Hassam,
have
please
been
stop. Khalas,
Best.
stop.
Go ahead,
Please
Staff.
stop. Go, Staffy, please.
Ziyad, I don't understand
No,
how it
wallah,
bothers
stop,
you that
man.
much. Wallah, it
Stop,
bothers
bro.
you so much. Big up to Winter Surfer in the comments. I just saw you. W's for Winter Surfer. Yes, he's reminding you guys to pay your rent. How do you pay your rent? You like
Pay
the
your
video. Listen, if this meltdown from these guys, wallahi, when's the last time you've seen Al Ahwa? Just me laid back, Omar laid back. You know, we're sitting here with our 3 points. You know, Magamaini 3 points, 3 points collectors. These guys are having an absolute meltdown. Bro, I've lost worse games. You guys didn't even lose, and you're acting worse than I've acted all season. Wallahi, there's levels to this game. There's absolute levels. You can find that clip exclusively on Staffy TV. We do things different there. But listen,
he's a gangster for that one, bro.
100%, 100%.
But
But listen, man, I enjoy this meltdown because I will shamelessly sit here and not really engage or argue with anyone because I sat here with my 3 points. No one remembers the performance. Everyone remembers the 3 points. And we're to focus on Arsenal and Chelsea. And I love that because an hour in, and I've barely spoken. This is easy money for me. This is absolutely easy money. That's not Kai Havertz collecting, what, 350 a K to do absolutely nothing. You know, that's what I feel like on the Ahwa today. I'm sitting here watching the meltdown. We're not contributing. But I'm going to be very honest, bro, on this game. بصراحة يعني I expected a close game, and the game ended up being, I mean, due to Chelsea mistakes towards the end, they made it a closer game than it should have been because they were up 2-0. I thought it would be a draw because I thought it would come down to fine margins. And funny enough, both goalkeepers made different type of errors, I would say, that led to goals. Chelsea are better than people thought they were, or at least people who are not biased, because I have no bias towards Chelsea. They're not really my rivals. What are you laughing about?
خلاص speak انت شو دخل احكي بس.
You two are laughing and I feel like I'm missing something.
I was laughing at
خلاص just speak, just speak.
Anyways,
you know I looked at your tweet because you retweeted it, right? And this guy, big up to Ozan, who actually said to Super Chat, he was like, yo, this is a violation, and he posted
I promise you.
والله how does Omar come up with this? How, bro?
What's his name again, Omar?
No, honestly, he don't look like him. Majin Buu.
Look at this.
Honestly, you don't look like Saad. Majin Buu's mad cute.
يا اخي listen, I have big
عشان هيك
cheese.
I told you
Let's
كمل
go over,
يا
yeah?
مصطفى. I was laughing on mute. يا اخي carry on يا اخي.
Anyways, I thought you guys were laughing at something I did.
No,
Anyways,
Majin Buu.
Skull still, I wouldn't entertain TK because TK goes on every show that I'm on and he cries about me talking about Arsenal. He's always like, Staff hates Arsenal. Staff hates Arsenal. If me speaking the truth is hating on Arsenal, then it's fine. Call me an Arsenal hater. And there's a reason why I have this picture behind me, anyways. If you guys want something to cry on, you can cry on this. You know, this is a reason to piss you guys off. But anyways, you can hold that. What are you looking at? Anyways, back to the game. Yeah, it's probably gonna stay here. Yeah, show it to TK.
القمر ده يا اختي عسل.
Show it to TK. TK, you can laugh about it. You can cry about this one, TK.
Yo, this one was on your right actually before this. That's why I
It
was
used to
looking.
be it used
I
to be
remember
higher,
this
and then
one. Yeah.
restored the
You
order.
put it down
Anyways,
because Man United sucked for a while. But anyway, carry on.
no, it fell off, and then I ended up putting on the bottom here. I wanted to leave it for my hitters. Anyways, back to the game. I thought Arsenal, Chelsea would put up a good game like they did. People who don't watch Chelsea don't want to give them credit for who they are and what they've become. They just want to associate them too much with last season, and I think they improved on last season. Especially Mo has said it here most times. He was like, even Chelsea, even though they weren't picking up the results, they have a better style of play than Man United, and we've spoken about this so many times. But all of a sudden, we want to forget this because they were playing against Arsenal, who are the best thing since sliced bread. Apparently, you know, they haven't had the best creativity numbers. I would say Arsenal. Will came on my channel, or here at one of the channels, I forgot. And he came with the stats, and people called him a hater as well, because anyone who speaks against Arsenal is apparently a hater. And the game yesterday proved it. You know, you guys gave them no chance. Statistically, they had the best chance because they were up 2-0. At no point in this game were Arsenal closer to a win than Chelsea. That's just a fact. It's not our opinion. If you are up 2-0, you are closer to a win than you are 0-0 or 2-2. So Chelsea had the better chances. Raya, listen, Ziad, the only thing, to be honest, you got to hold is that you sat here and you kept bragging about Sanchez being a goalkeeper when we told you he's really not. Like, wallahi, he's just so crap, bro. And yesterday, I think
I'm not gonna change my mind over one game, Staffy.
you know why you should, because we've seen things like this throughout his career. This is not uncharacteristic. You know what I mean? If he went from being the best goalkeeper in the league to doing that, I would be like, you know what? I understand, Ziad. Don't budge, because I do the same thing with Unana.
Can I ask you something, Staffy? Am I
Go
the
ahead.
only one that think that Mudryk goal is not actually Raya's fault?
No, I think it's both.
100%.
The positioning of the goalkeeper shouldn't be there. Because
didn't
Mo, when
expect
you
that
look at it
cross
again,
going deep.
you need to go look at it again.
Going deep.
He's outside the frame of
because
the
I did
goal.
watch it many times, Staffy, and I think a goalkeeper looking at Mudryk is expecting a cross and getting ready. It's very
But you know what
lucky
it
that
is,
it went,
Mo? You need
because
to be in the
you know
frame
it
of the
happens to a
goal.
lot of goalkeepers, right? Like top goalkeepers, because you do not expect the forward to do that, and when it happens, it catches you off guard to go to the far post. That's completely.
It is unlucky.
It's actually very lucky.
He's
No,
not
no,
lucky.
Mo. It's 100% a lucky
Nothing-
goal.
nothing- no, it's not
Not
lucky.
once.
Like, how
not
did he
once.
get Raya? What could have Raya? Raya's anticipating a cross.
No, but let me tell
taking
you,
a couple of steps out to anticipate it.
You don't need to
So-
come out that
Mo,
far.
And he
Mo,
never
like Ronaldinho
expected
and
it to
Seaman
come
right
out like
there.
this.
You don't need to
Am I
come
the
out that
only
far,
one?
Mo.
Mo,
Mo,
let me
you don't
tell
need
you.
to come out that far.
Hold on. I will
He
explain
was
because you
not.
asked
The
the question.
problem is he wasn't far.
No,
He
Mo.
was.
He was far, and I'll tell you why. For you to step out a couple steps off your line, that's what a goalkeeper is supposed to do. I agree with you. But when you look at it again, he was outside the frame of the goal. So look where the post is, the near post. He was in front of it. You shouldn't be that far off the goal. You need to be a couple steps, but you shouldn't be that far away from the frame of the goal. Look at the picture again. Can you put that closer?
Can you zoom? Can you zoom شوية زياد? Can you just zoom?
put him in
Yeah,
a
because,
solo.
يعني اعمل
I think
zoom
I
على
watched
Raya.
it from the
قرب
angle
التليفون.
behind the goal.
The
I
problem
didn't
is
see
he's
it.
wearing it green and the pitch is green. This
Yeah,
is the
put him in a
problem.
solo. Simon, let me explain. See
yeah,
how
yeah.
he's not in the
Yeah,
frame of the goal. Look,
Yeah, yeah.
look where the post is.
I watched
So-
one angle from behind the goal. Maybe,
Do you see?
maybe I was
So
focusing
if
that
he
way.
was like 3 steps behind him, Mo, that would be different because he would be in the center.
Yeah, it's
But
it.
he's outside the frame, and
Yeah,
as a goalkeeper anticipating a cross, you don't need to be that far off. You need
I
to be
agree
off
with
your
you.
line, but not outside of the frame. That's why I blame him for that. But
Yes.
listen, at the end of the day, it came down to 2 goalkeeping mistakes. I think the one about Sanchez.
Yeah,
and
but
I
the
was
Sanchez mistake is like 10 times worse. Like he literally.
I 100%. I agree with you. I agree with you, and I feel like that knocked the confidence. I was watching Lucy's stream today, and they were saying there was still a chance to rectify it. The thing is, Mo spoke about this, and it was perfect. They don't have the experience to deal with these situations, especially after you concede a goal with 14 minutes left. You know, a team that scores a goal with 2-1 with like about 15 minutes left, especially a big team, or a big 6 team at least, they smell blood. They believed when Rice scored that goal and he's like, let's go back, he knows they can score again. And that knocks confidence into these players, especially when you're 21. The average age of this team was 21, as you said. And we already said this on this show so many times, they lack leaders. And yesterday it showed it. 100% they should have seen out this game. Sanchez knocked the confidence of everyone. Guys, we're joking too much when I'm spitting.
No. He's a gangster for that one, bro. If you
We're
understand,
joking.
I'm not a fan.
I know what he's
Big
talking
up
about.
Gabriel Iglesias. Sorry.
Hey, come on, bro.
When I'm spitting,
Staffy, wallahi, I'm sorry. I apologize, but that one was special. Like, we have
Hey,
to
that's
admit,
a
that
sick
was
one,
special.
bro.
I'm so sorry. Go on.
You knocked me off.
apologize
You knocked me
twice.
off my flow.
I
You knocked me
apologize.
off my flow. But anyways,
My bad.
I think Chelsea. Listen, they bottled the game, but they still deserve respect because people gave them no chance. And Sophia, stop saying, "Ayo, you're not New Yorker. I'm gonna block you off Staffy TV because you're getting addicted. You're getting too infected by Omar's slang. She's always sitting there saying "Ayo." Saying I'm spitting is not "Ayo." But anyways, Chelsea deserve respect, but they also deserve to hold that because they bottled a 2-0
Why
lead
Sophia's getting smoke out of nowhere?
because she's becoming a New Yorker.
Staffy, I don't think you can blame us.
Big up
100%
Sophia.
I can. 100% I can
No.
because
I haven't even let it tell you what you can't blame us for. You're saying
اتفضل.
I don't think you can blame it all on Sanchez. He gave the first goal away, but I think even after that, Pochettino's substitutions just killed the game. I think like even after that mistake, I'm sorry, he killed the game.
So can you explain to me how he killed it?
Like
I wanna
first
hear
of all, bringing Jackson on. You're bringing an actual striker on when the whole game Gabriel and Saliba have looked lost with a fluent front three. Right, like Sam said, when Jackson came on, he was shocking. You know,
He was.
him bringing Jackson on played to Saliba's and Gabriel's advantage. They looked so much more comfortable there. That substitution was completely wrong. Even after that, when we were 2-1 down, obviously the pressure is now on us. But again, bringing on Reece James. Why? I understand. Look, he's on big money. He's the captain. He just come back from injury. It's a big game. Maybe he has to play him. And maybe it's out of his hand to play him. Like, people might not realize that, but sometimes it's out of his hand. Maybe he actually has to give him something.
This guy Madueke is a fraud.
One second. Bring on people. Listen, end of the day, I think that killed it. Reece James on for Cole Palmer, bro. Like, we basically have no attack. Jackson, like I said, played into their advantage. You're taking Raheem Sterling and Cole Palmer off. Like, I think we were like losing. We had zero control after the substitutions. I think if he stayed same way, right, like for like substitutions in the attack, maybe brought in a midfielder, right, instead of Reece James, I think that would have done better. But I think
I heard Jackson.
Do you think he was trying to kill the game off?
One second.
Kill the game off by playing Reece James at right wing instead of bringing on a midfielder.
Hold on, listen to me. First of all, I think he brought on Reece James for experience to see out the game. So I think Reece James, even though the goal wasn't his mistake, but him making that substitution,
bring him on instead of Gusto, Habibi. Sorry.
No. But why? Why would he do that?
Well, if you say experience, if Reece James was there, we probably wouldn't have considered.
But you said in your own words that Gusto was having a good game. So why would he take him out?
I said he had a good game, but you want to talk about
that mistake. So why would he take him out?
So experience, like you just said.
Yeah, Mish, you can add experience next to someone who's having a good game. You don't have to do like for like
substitutions. But if you're going to if you want to see out the game from defensive point of view,
but he knows that Reece James is going to give him defensive work on the right wing. That's his.
But he didn't. He was pointless.
He didn't.
From that left winger, the whole game, Gusto had him on lock, right?
Exactly.
So if you want experience and the pressure's coming from every side, bring in a defensive, experienced defender that Reece James in for there, and then like for like in the right wing, so we still at least have a bit of attack. My point is, he's killed.
Habibi, you have to understand something. These players are not robots. He has to make substitutions. If Sterling is tired, if Cole Palmer is tired, they're not giving the effort. That's how football works.
I never said don't sub them out. I said make like for like subs. But he told Cole Palmer.
Bro, you had nobody. You have Badiashile, Disasi, Ian Matson, Leslie,
bring on Habibi,
and David Washington. You had nobody on the bench.
Parabo's not
Habibi.
Yeah, nobody was on the bench, guys. Like,
no, I'm saying, first of all, there was no need. I don't think Mudryk needs to come off at 60th minute.
See, that's what you think. That's what you think.
Dead clubs, Hussein. Move on from these two dead clubs,
man.
Yes, I get what you're saying. That's what you think. Mudryk maybe got tired. He played for
could be trusted.
Didn't Mudryk
And I agree with
Ukraine in the 2 games, guys? Didn't Mudryk play for the Ukraine the 2 games? He needed 66 minutes. He ran his ass off. The player is tired. You have to sub him out. It's on the other player.
Raheem Sterling didn't play for England.
There you go. This is Surfer, by the way, who's a Chelsea fan.
Big up, Surfer.
So he's saying like for like. Who?
Yeah.
I'm looking at the bench. My main one would have been the attack. I'm sure one of those attackers would have been able to play 90
you
minutes.
Don't have any attackers.
Let me tell you. I'm sure at least a couple of them could have played 90 minutes. Bring on Noni for the attack. Tayyip, what he can play left or right, no problem. We play 1 game a week. As Sterling, he didn't even go to international break. If he can't play, I'm sure he can play. I'm saying like for like, yeah, Habibi.
I've never seen a more mid player my whole life.
Yeah, and he was at fault for one of the goals for the second goal. My point is, I'm sure Sterling could have played 90 minutes. Okay, he didn't go to England, and we play 1 game a week. I'm sure he's fine. Okay, Reece James, Staffy, Mo, you talk about experience. Okay, bring Reece James on for Gusto. I don't think that second goal happens. You know, and then I would have brought on Okuchuku, a decent midfielder, to just put more control in the midfield.
Guys, the reason they didn't win is Okuchuku.
Wallah, if I got move on. You know what? Move on, Hassan, because you're being shameless. Just move on.
I'm not being.
I get what you're saying.
No, man.
You know why?
You're being shameless.
Because
did I say Okuchuku was good enough? I'm talking about the position.
Can I breathe? Or
no,
are you just gonna be angry?
Hey,
Phil, you see why we gegenpress him now, Phil? Mr. Ziad fan club over here.
Big up Phil, man. Proper Liverpool fan, Phil, man.
You know, Madueke and Okuchuku, bro. The thing is, those are two young players as well who wouldn't help you see the game out anyway. Moamen tried to explain to you earlier on, but you just don't want to listen. You just don't want to listen.
طيب, okay,
What woman
nothing.
said is true. You couldn't see out the
No,
game.
it's not true.
That's the
Okay.
reality.
You lot are
Hey,
funny, bro. I said, can I
hey,
breathe?
yeah,
I said,
Can we say the last thing?
Hey,
We've been
yo.
going for an hour, 15 minutes. But also
yo.
can I say the last thing? Manchester United play Manchester City next week.
ايه اللي دخل ده في الموضوع؟
Wait,
Oh,
I'm gonna ask the
oh.
question. There is not. I'm gonna ask the
can you
question.
imagine if
If
United win against-
Manchester United get a draw against Manchester City, are we
Hey,
gonna
glory,
give them
glory,
props?
man.
Are we gonna give them props?
If Manchester United get a draw
If
against
Manchester City got a draw against this Manchester City next week, is that a positive result for them?
Yes, I would say so. Yes,
طيب وانا كمان I agree with Hussam. Anybody else?
Wait, say that
but
again.
it depends on the
Manchester City.
context.
Are you talking about
Context.
Man
لأنه
United.
أنت مؤمن. No, because let me call out Moamen, you're the biggest context guy. Don't become out of context now.
طب this is context. What does that mean?
Okay, no, now repeat the same question. Say if Man United were to, first of all,
if Man United were to okay, hold on. If Man United
حلو
were
طيب
2-0
هسه انت
up,
بتحكي الكلام الحلو هسه I will prove to you that you yourself will contradict some of the things that you
hold
just
on.
said.
Yeah, okay,
طب
hold on.
ثواني خليني
If-
اجاوبك خليني
طب ما انت
احكي
you asked me to ask the question again, so I want to
if
clear
Man
to the
United were
people.
2-0 up against Manchester City and the game ended up being 2-2, you would want Staffy and Omar's head on a stick.
I don't think
100%.
so.
No.
Not as much.
100% it would be
No.
different.
Like not as much, to be honest. This Manchester United team is atrocious. Like to be honest.
بقول لك ايه I won today we're here to talk about the win. Why am I talking about City? لسه ايام ربنا كتير. There's
Do you want
5
to
more
talk about
days.
Manchester United ولا ايه?
We don't have to talk about next
We are,
week's
we are.
game.
Can I-
There's no
yeah,
way
yeah.
I picked up. So I
You want to
picked up
talk about
3
Manchester?
points.
Do you want about McTominay, your top scorer? Do you know
Listen,
that
he's not
McTominay
a
the
top scorer. Stop waffling.
Or do you
Stop
want
By the way,
Maguire,
Hoyland
the
is a little
highest
bit away from
percentage in that?
007.
The highest percentage of winner in the last 6 years at the club is Harry Maguire. Do you guys know that? In the last 6 years, the
Listen,
player that won the
Moamen, wait
most
till we get to
games.
the United.
يا اخي this
Yeah,
shameless guy used to come on for 5 minutes and get a win on his record and he's like, oh, I won 6 in a row. You played like 30 minutes combined. Oh my God. والله عصبني even on a day where I'm winning متعصب خلاص.
Anyway, let me look. Let me just address the chat quickly before we just carry on. Big up everyone in the chat. This is it. We cannot cook Saad that badly because it was a 2-2 draw. Big up to Akaretto, who says, I'm not sure if anyone had thought this, but I think Poch on the second half subbing out Palmer for Jackson was disrespect to Arsenal, thinking the game was done. I actually agree with Moamen, because Moamen, not every time we disagree, sometimes we agree. I agree with Moamen's trainer of thought. He just needed some fresh legs. I'm gonna be so real with you. Some of these players were just running out of steam, so he needed an injection of something
on the
fresh. And when you look on the bench, all this Okuchoku Madueke doesn't help you. Jackson is the guy, you know, that you signed. He scored a goal like in the last month. It was your only goal in November. So, you know, fair enough. Like, bring him on. Maybe he could do something. But we didn't know he was going to end up passing it to Raya. He passed it to Raya.
Why would, okay, that mistake, okay, you can't blame Poch. But the point is, why when you see that attack fluid front three causing them problems, Mo, 1 second. Mo, yeah, Habibi, if he sees them causing them problems, a fluid front three, why not make 2 substitutions that will change that? Noni Madueke can come on for Habibi. Noni Madueke, Ian Matson, who's played attack under Pochettino. That's 2 fresh attackers that would have caused a lot of problems.
Ian Matson, Burnley left back, and Madueke. That's who would have changed it.
Did I say, yeah, Habibi, are you listening to yourself? I'm saying, like for like, fluid front 3 attackers.
Do you want me to tell you what he was thinking? Well, in my opinion, okay, so he thought that at that time, I want to change the way the defenders read the game. So he played the first half, and Saliba and Gabriel did not have a striker, and they were lost. And he was sure that Arteta is not stupid, and he thought about it, and he told the players. So he wanted to change it for them. Does that make sense to you now, Ziad?
No.
In football? Okay. So Arteta is a coach, right? He surprised in first half. Arteta, I'm sure Arteta at halftime spoke to his defenders on how to play against a no striker team, right? He wanted to change that, give them something new to think about. So he brought in an out and out number 9.
No,
it's not his freaking fault. The out and out number 9 was passing the ball to the goalkeeper. I'm telling you I'm telling you the proof that I'm right here, right? Didn't the out of out number 9 get 2 clear-cut chances to score? Yes or no?
2?
Yeah, he got 2. One that passed to Raya, and one he was inside the 18, and he took too long that Gabriel caught up to him.
That's
He
what I
went
don't think
behind
it's smart.
Gabriel, and Gabriel caught up to him and forced him to the right side.
Let me tell you, two clear cut chances.
Okay, hold on. Did he
The
give
only
these
one's the
two
Raya
chances?
one. And only the Raya one. I'll give
I
you.
thought the other one was a chance as well. He
Yeah,
was
but I'll
just
give it
too
to you as
slow.
well. No problem.
Okay, the thing about it, if as a coach, your job is not to put the ball in the back of the net. It's to get your team to defend well and get in good situations so your team can score goals. And he did that. Pochettino did this.
And
It's
also,
not his fault that the
Mo,
player is atrocious.
Mo
That's it.
Jackson was on the pitch for like 35 minutes.
And he got
and-
one clear-cut
and
chance
I thi-
and one half a chance.
Someone find me this guy's touches. I think he had like 10 touches.
Mashi,
in
mashi,
35
mashi.
minutes.
Okay, that's
So one second,
completely
and
fine.
don't give me this rubbish. Him trying to play reverse psychology. First half this, second half this. When we all know,
that for a fact.
Tayyip, I know for a fact as well. Don't worry. But what I'm telling you is, if the first half you see them struggling with it, why are you going to change it and make them and do something? They're gonna do something that they're comfortable in.
Yeah, Habibi, Mashi. Sometimes you just players are just out of steam. Any player in the world and run, and then they just tired. They cannot give the same energy. You need something new. You need to. I don't know how many times I can explain this to you.
How many times do you want me to tell you? You bring on Ian Mason on Madueke.
يا أخي علاقة ده ببالما.
So how many times do you want me to tell you? Look at this.
So he brought
In 35 minutes,
so
he
it's your opinion that Ian Mason would have been better than Jackson.
Second.
It's
In 35 minutes, that substitution he made had 10 touches.
Well, my Odegaard had 20 touches in 7
I don't give a shit about Odegaard. I don't care about him.
I
Forget
actually think
Odegaard.
a team that is winning. Okay, so to be honest with you, Ziad, a team that is winning 2-0, if their striker that played 35 minutes get 10 touches, that's very good. In football, that's very good actually.
No,
you know
that's
that
not
or
very
not?
good.
Wallahi, very good.
Yeah,
If my striker, if I'm winning 2-0 and my striker get a clear-cut chance and one half a chance and get 10 touches in 35 minutes and I'm winning 2-0, I think I made the right sub.
Okay.
That's too many touches.
Fair enough.
AD Nketiah plays 90 minutes for Arsenal, get 16 touches.
I don't care about India Nketiah. I would agree to disagree, Habibi. It's fine.
Okay, خلاص, agree to disagree.
Mason Mount plays for us and he gets 20 something touches a game.
Yeah,
so
we're gonna speak about Mount in a
10
second.
in he
10
didn't
in
play
35 minutes as a striker winning 2-0 is very good actually. It's a very good
sounds a
number.
joke.
We are. Oh, because the next section is about them frauds. Feel for Jackson. The CFC fans have just thrown him in the bin. At least LFC gave Nunez a chance. We even created the chance to make him feel better. I can't lie to you though. Nunez showed us a couple of glimpses. Nunez was just missing chances, but there was a couple of glimpses in there. Chelsea. I can't lie to you, Jackson. I don't
Who
blame
threw Jackson in the bin? Who threw Jackson in the bin?
I don't blame Chelsea fans. No, I'm saying even if you have that opinion, I'm not blaming you because he hasn't shown you anything to get
No, I'm
behind.
saying who did you speak to someone that did?
Oh, many people want Jackson gone. Many people.
Hamir.
Yeah. Saad, don't take the microphone with you. Big up to you, Staffy's ultimate hater. Thank you so much for the super chat, Habibi. I appreciate you. Look, everyone who sends in a super chat, everyone's going to get a massive shout out at the end. There's 600 people watching us. Make sure you're all liking the video. Make sure you're all subscribing to the channel if you're ready to do so. Everyone right now, please hit that like button.
What is if you want to do so? I've been watching you for a year and a half now, and I want to understand that word. If you're what?
If you want to subscribe, يعني.
No, the other one. If you're right to do so, if you're what?
Like the video if you're yet to do so. يعني
if you're yet to do so. That's what والله that is what if you're yet to do so. طيب خلاص.
خلاص. I want to hear it on your channel next time.
والله العظيم ثلاثة. Yes, I'm gonna say it because I want to know what you said.
So as Footy Judge Mo said, make sure you're liking the video. Make sure you're subscribing to this. This is football. If you're yet to do so, everyone who sent in a super chat is going to get a massive shout out at the end. So run the likes up right now. Subscribe. Big up to my guy, John James in the chat as well. Keep cooking, Sophia, you guys. Big up to all the guys, DJ, Scott. I see all of you guys here. TKA. Keep cooking, Staffy. Speaking of cooking, Staffy, I can't lie to you. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I am a supporter.
Why were you cooking someone who won back-to-back games?
والله I never get it, bro.
والله العظيم
اكسب اخسر cooking stuffy. Staffy مش موجود cooking stuffy.
والله العظيم.
Staffy like win or lose, Staffy is to get cooked. Like that's his job.
United win, Staffy cook. United lose, Staffy cook. United draw, Staffy cook. Staffy
Wallah,
on the
I was about to
channel,
give you the best
Staffy
segue
cook.
in your life.
Staffy
You
not
know-
on the channel, Staffy cook. Staffy on Staffy TV, Staffy cook.
Cook, bro.
Staffy on Husam's channel, Staffy
Staffy
cook.
Cook.
Staffy on Mo's channel, Staffy
Staffy
cook.
Cook.
Staffy نايم, Staffy cook.
Staffy Cook.
Staffy في الحمام,
Staffy
Staffy cook.
Cook.
Staffy offline, Staffy
Staffy
cook.
Cook.
What am I gonna get cooked for
Bro,
today?
Staffy was
Please
not
explain
here
to me.
one episode. Omar was here, and the chat was cooking Staffy now. Omar.
I don't get it.
Wallahi, that's
Wallah, I don't
amazing,
get it.
bro.
I get people that message me before the game, Staffy, you better win today. I'm like, Habibi, I am not at the game. I'm here to watch the game. Why are you messaging me? Message Ten Hag. Go message him. Go message the players. Stop cooking me. Stop talking to me like I'm on the bench with them. I am not on the bench with them. I just watch the games. You guys see me in my watch-alongs. I am here. I am not anywhere else. Leave me alone. What am I getting
Leave me
cooked for?
alone.
Yes, what am I getting
Staffy
cooked
Cook.
for?
Staffy Cook.
Yeah, that should be my name. The name of my channel, بصراحة. Staffy Cook.
And then make some meals. Make some cooking videos while you at it.
mean-
Staffy Cook.
اتفضل يا عم حسين.
Before I was about to
المهم
segue
يعني.
you
المهم
nicely.
نسأل الأسئلة.
I
No,
said
you
I'm a
need
fan
to
of
be
Staffy
cooked.
TV. Can I segue Staffy to start his fucking section? Anyway, so as
This
I was
is
saying,
Saad's swear count, but I'm gonna add you to it.
anyway, so as I was saying, I'm a fan of Staffy TV. You get me, blood. So I was tuning in yesterday to I was tuning in yesterday to his stream. The reason I'm saying Staffy cooked is because his eyeballs were coming out as he was watching the game, but they did end up winning. So yeah. Yes, Staffy says Staffy getting cooked. ده نوع من محبات الناس ليك. 100% doesn't realize this. He thinks it's hatred. This is love right here. This is love. This is real love.
نبيه قوي
Real
هذا
love.
عمر رشدي يعني النباهة هتبظ من وش.
No, but the
نبيه
thing
قوي
is,
يلا.
but the thing is, Staffy, you're saying you don't deserve to get cooked. I'm sorry, but bro, if Rashford is missing that many chances, you're gonna get cooked, ya akhi. You're gonna get cooked.
What did
At
Rashford
the end of
miss?
the day, he missed so many chances, bro. There's so many
Rashford?
chances that he missed.
He missed
Yes.
one where he went wide in the goal. I remember that. The ball went wide. Other than that, he actually didn't have a lot of chances. And it's not necessarily his fault. I didn't think we created enough yesterday. I don't know what game
Played
we
on the
watched.
right. He wasn't very comfortable when Garnacho came on. So
Mhm. But go ahead, and I'll answer all your
I
questions.
want to see
There is
what
no go ahead. تفضل.
You said I want to
thoughts on-
segue. What do you want to
يلا your
segue
thoughts
into?
on ناديك الخرا. مبسوط هسه؟
How come I'm the only one who doesn't get questions? What do you want to do? You want me to give you a monologue on the game? We picked up 3
Let me
points.
ask you
That's
a very
all I can.
straight
we were,
question.
we were
Let
great.
me ask,
We won.
so أنا خلاص خلينا أنا
We move
أسألك
on.
الأسئلة because Hussam doesn't want to ask you questions.
Go ahead.
Harry Maguire was very good yesterday, honest to God, right? Keeping the ball, passing the ball, not pissing the ball
Staffy
forward.
والله وسي يا ريتك ما سألت.
I'm being honest, right? Do you think Harry
يا ريتني
Maguire should
رديت
start?
حسام.
I can't hear what you say. He's screaming. نعم يا
I'm
مصطفى.
saying Staffy will now say يا ريتك ما سألت. يا ريتني رديت
Do
حسام.
you think
بدأت
Harry
السكشن
Maguire,
بهاري
even
ماجواير؟
if Varane
سبحان الله.
and Lisandro Martinez come back should start?
Yes,
Fair
why
enough.
not? Oh, I'm sorry, Steffi. You go ahead.
No, Omar, please do. Please.
What
because
did you
Staffy
just
doesn't wanna
say?
talk.
Omar, what did you just say? First of all, I didn't get to answer
خلاص
because he
خليه
answered for
يجاوب
me.
معلش يا مصطفى خليه يجاوب. Let him talk. Let him.
يا عم هيوفل وانا already. You know what?
How
Waffle.
is it a waffle? How is it? If a player's in form, why doesn't he get to start? I don't.
That's not what. That wasn't his question. He said, should
said
Maguire
if
start
Varane-
even when
if Varane-
Varane and Lisandro are fit?
If they're fit and they come back, but if Maguire's still in form, why doesn't he not?
See,
get to
here's
start?
the issue with you United fans.
Oh, here's the issue.
Here's the issue with you United fans.
He was, who, has
Here's
he-
the issue.
Yeah.
I said Maguire should start this game. And you know why I said Maguire should start this game? Because I thought they were going to be physical against us, which happened. I thought they had height, and they have that. The thing about Maguire that fit for this game is they don't have that fluid and quick style of football that he's going to struggle with. When the game is slow, Maguire is good. And in isolation, I actually did it on my channel. If anyone watched my preview, I said that Maguire should start this game. And he did start this game. And fair enough, he had a decent game. This whole thing, they had an amazing game. I don't know what it is.
No, he had a great game.
But he fit. No, great is not the word for him. He did well. He did better than most. But he wasn't great because everyone wasn't good. He did the basics. He picked up the ball. He kept the ball. And listen. Okay, so when someone does the basics, when everyone is doing bad, it doesn't make him great. It makes you the best out of a bad bunch. Was he the best out of a bad bunch yesterday? Yes, you can argue that. I'm not going to sit here and shamelessly slander. But to say that when Varane and Lisandro are fit, he should start, based on what?
Varane
So
is
what-
never gonna be
Based
good.
on, I'm sorry,
He's never
this
gonna
is
be
the Premier
consistent.
League, Staffy. This is the Premier League. He played against the team in the Premier League. Yes, struggling, but this is the team in the Premier League.
We played the worst team in the Premier
Yeah,
League.
yeah. There is 5 teams like that. Bournemouth are like that. Luton are like
No,
that.
they're worse than all of them.
Okay,
They're
but
worse
Okay,
than,
but City barely beat that Sheffield United team as
Yeah.
well.
So,
no, they didn't, bro.
answer
They
your
dominated
question,
them.
Mustafa.
Can we go
dominated
back?
yesterday too.
Yo, you are so shameless, bro. When
How
you
much
remove
we didn't dominate yesterday? I'm delusional.
who dominated yesterday
United didn't dominate.
in the second half,
They
we kept
scored
the
a
ball.
penalty,
Yes,
bro. They scored a penalty, and the
you
only
think we played better than them? At
of
least
course we won the
in
game. We played
in the
better.
first half, we did.
They scored off of a penalty, bro.
Bro, it doesn't matter. We scored against the run of play. We
Both
didn't
teams
deserve
looked
to
like
get the
shit.
first
Yeah.
goal.
We were the
That's
better
true.
shit.
That's very true.
If McBurney finishes that 1-on-1, we wouldn't be up 1-0.
I know. I said that too. That was the only game.
So they were the better team than us. Hold on, we became better in the second half, and we'll get into
Oh,
that. And
in
I
the
do
first-
agree with you.
So the
We
first
finished-
half, we didn't have opportunities to cook. Hoyland couldn't have scored. Rashford almost scored.
Please name
The
him to
Bruno
me.
free kick.
Please name him to me. Please name him to
This
me.
is the problem with these United fans.
Because they had a better first half than us. Statistically, they were better than us.
They
They
did
had
not
more
have a better
chances than
first
us.
half than us, though. Am I bugging?
You're
Ollie McBurney, the first minute when Ollie McBurney could have buried that, and then the PK. We had four chances to finish. Am I bugging or not?
His
We
name
had
is
four.
McBurney.
We had 4 chances to finish.
McBurney.
Yeah.
We was up by
McBurney,
one.
يا حبيبي.
Is it McBurney or McBurney? No, bro. McBurney.
McBurney. That's what I said.
No, Ziad is saying McBurney. Yes, Ziad
It's
was better. No, it's McBurney.
Bro, why are you two arguing against each other? You won.
Well, because
Bro, because he waffles, bro. This guy, bro. Wallah, I cannot stand this guy when he gets like over.
I actually
bro,
think
he gets
Staffy,
overexcited.
the
bro.
first, to be honest, I think the first 30 minutes you didn't have the majority of the ball. You couldn't get the ball. To
I said
stick.
that. Why are you saying that to me?
And
You
it-
said that to Omar.
No, and it was because of one player. It's because of Scott McTominay on the pitch.
Actually, both him and Bruno. But he was worse. You know, this guy attempted 9 passes the whole game. Imagine
Wait,
your
what?
number 8
Oh.
is McTominay.
Yeah, I know. He didn't. He was hiding. You were playing with 10 men. when you had the
I know
ball.
that 100%, bro.
Yeah,
he
that's
played. I don't know
why
how many
you-
minutes he played. He attempted
Didn't-
9 passes, completed 8 of them.
McTominay
Imagine
was-
your number 8. He scored a goal, and people are gonna be like, "Wallah Azim, this is why I can't stand
Yeah.
this fan base." Sometimes they sat there in my comments yesterday. They like, "See, Staffy, you're hitting on McTominay, and he scored a goal." The guy's job is to be a midfielder, not score goals. Thank you for the goal, but that's not your job. Your job is to be a midfielder. This guy was linking up play nowhere on the pitch. Every time our wingers got the ball, they were isolated. Rashford would have 3 players on him, and he would have to go back to the fullback. Same on the other side. We had no one because Bruno was dropping deep a lot to pick up the ball. We had none of our 8s linking up the play. So there was nothing going on in our midfield, and we kept going long. And when I see at the end of the day, the stat that McTominay attempted 9 passes, the fuck am I going to do with a goal when you're not doing the basics of your job, which is passing the ball and showing up to the ball? What's his name? Ericsson played, what was it, 20 minutes? And he attempted 30 passes. That's 3 times more than what McTominay did. And McTominay
Different
played
profile.
3 times more.
But
Different
McTominay scored.
Did I
a good
argue the
goal.
profile? Is it the same position? Yes or no? And there's no listen, whatever the
But
profile
when I
is.
say Ian Madsen or Omar Dweke,
يا عم هو كل شيء واحد رجعنا
no, I'm
Yeah,
backing you up, man.
not
I
everything
mean,
is
I'm
about
backing you up,
quality.
Staffy. Same position, not same profile, same position.
Main character syndrome.
No, I'm not
Big
main
up
character.
to
I'm backing up
Ziad.
Staffy, man.
McTominay, whatever
Can I read
his
the super
profile
chat?
is.
Can I read the super chat?
It's fun.
Okay, Ziad, not everything is about Chelsea.
No,
See,
I'm
Phil?
backing up Staffy.
Phil, you see why you're the leader of the Ziad fan club by
No,
yourself?
this is why Phil is a
You're
proper
the only
Liverpool
member
fan.
of that club for a good reason.
I only need one
What?
guy.
The
We rule
worst
the world.
United I have seen, we have a striker making runs and no one finds him, no discipline to the shape, no midfield control tempo, haram. And this is a question I'll ask both Man United fans. I saw for the first time, big up to Hassan, by the way, for the super chat. I saw for the first time yesterday Hoyland criticism. Where do you stand with it all?
Hoyland criticism for what? For missing that chance. I mean, you can criticize him for missing a chance.
That was
but
a
his
beautiful touch, beautiful touch, and he did what he had to do as a striker.
His
First
link
I
up
saw
play
very
is always good.
ball. It was a very awkward ball. He did a beautiful touch, and he did what he had to do. The ball didn't go in the net. It is
No,
what it is.
I don't think they're
One of
talking
them
about
won. I
the
know
one
why
with the
Staff is mad now. Khalas.
no, not the one that the goalkeeper saved, because that one, it was half a chance that came out of nowhere. It deflected off a defender, dropped to him. It was a little, he had to reach out to that one. The goalkeeper came out. The whole situation, he made the best out of it, and the goalkeeper made a good save. I can't blame him really there.
That's it.
I think they're talking about the one that Rashford squared it to him, and he wasn't there for it, and he should have been
Rashford
there a
was
little bit.
so
closer.
That was like by an
He
inch.
was so good.
By
Yeah,
an
yeah,
inch.
but he should have moved a little
Oh,
bit.
that was in
quicker.
the first half, right?
No, in the second half.
You sure?
It was in the second half, I'm sure, because we were attacking to the right. Actually, it could have been the first half. I don't remember.
In the first half.
Anyways,
It was the first
I don't.
After that came the dangerous one that he almost scored. But proceed.
I think Haaland has been a great addition to us. He makes a lot of good runs. When he shows up to the ball when he needs to, and he makes runs off the shoulders when he needs to. So he plays both styles. He's very physical for someone who's 20 years old. His link-up play has been very good for us. Yeah. And bro, he's always tussling with the center backs. I see him every game. Ever since he made his debut against Gabriel, he's been tussling with every defender the same way. So for him to be doing all that, 20 years old, by the way, he doesn't have goals in the Premier League, but he has 3 in the Champions League. So it's not like he hasn't scored at all. And I feel like him and Rashford, the connection could be a little bit better because Rashford is kind of now looking for him more. Sometimes he's getting caught between two minds where he should cross instead of shooting, or he should shoot instead of crossing. And I feel like he needs to work on that and build a connection with him. But overall, anyone who's complaining about Haaland, I don't know what more do you guys want, because when Martial wasn't doing half the shit that he was doing, people were getting mad. When Ronaldo was looking just to poach but not doing everything off the ball, people were complaining. This guy is the only one who's kind of combining between what Ronaldo gave us. By the way, not in the same cloud. I'm not saying he's as good as a finisher as Ronaldo, at least yet. So please don't quote me for anything that I'm not saying. I'm saying he's combining 2 different styles of play that we criticized Ronaldo for and we criticized Martial for, as an example, because he's doing it on and off the ball. He's looking for to be a poacher at times, and he's looking up to link up play at times. And that's the perfect profile for us to have right now. We just don't create enough for him. And the stats,
speaking of
we haven't been creating
combinations, those 2 players, once again, subject of conversation. And this is the final question I'll ask you two before you open the floor up. The grenade launcher and Mr. Knuckleball, once again, coming under heavy criticism. Grenade launcher, Bruno Fernandes. Me, Staffy, and Omar were of that generation where we played Modern Warfare 2. There was something called the Noob Tube, where it used to be Thumper, Modern Warfare 2. Wallahi, and you just kill everyone in the room. That's basically Bruno Fernandes, but he doesn't kill everyone because it's modern. So modern warfares, the Noob Tube, you need 2 of them to kill someone. That's the problem. And of course, Rashford, Mr. Knuckleball, Mr. AKA, I'm going to take the ball and shoot it because I only have 1 button on my PS5 controller.
He hasn't been shooting a lot, actually.
All of them are he's actually been trying to pass the ball.
He actually hasn't been shooting, yeah.
All of them are circle, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. I'm wrong. But anyway, tell us your thoughts, guys. That's why you're here, to correct me. Go on. Maybe I was watching Staffy's watch along the whole time, and I was airing the game low-key because Staffy was getting more and more angry, and I was loving it. I'll be sorry with you. I've never seen a guy more disgusted. تعرفوا هيك نظرة القرف اللي على وجه واحد.
Bro, I was asking him in the group chat, in the live chat. I was like, guys, please send some questions, keep me entertained, because this game is about to kill me. I'm like, I need you guys to talk about something else. I was like, guys, just talk about anything so I can engage with you. I don't want to watch the game anymore. The game was horrific, bro. I mean, the second half, as I said, we played better, but the game overall is just purely not good enough, especially against Sheffield. For fuck's sake, these guys just conceded 8 to Newcastle. I forgot who they lost to last week, 2-0. And we gave him a chance, bro. McBurney didn't have a goal in 3 years, and then he scored against us. We always give people these records. Bro, every time I see a record before the game, someone's like, oh, hasn't scored since 1998. I'm like, there you go, he's going to score today. Oh, they haven't won a game since the Civil War. Oh, they're going to win today. That's what always happens. Wallah, I just always know you got to give me a mad stat before the game that hasn't happened. I'm like, yeah, today's going to happen. We're going to witness history today. McBurney, for some reason. Who the hell is McBurney anyways to score a goal against us?
Watch now the 180 degrees flip. Go on, Omar. Don't let Staffy silence you. Speak your opinion.
I told him to speak. How am I silencing him?
We were shit, obviously, but it wasn't as bad as what we make it seem like it is. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those games. You're going to Sheffield away, and that's the type of game you're ready to face. You're ready to face one of those games where you just, whatever comes, comes. And it wasn't like, how's that? Hey, yo. Whatever comes. Can
we leave that American shit for the American shows? We're Arabs. We don't do Ayo. Go ahead, Omar.
Yeah, so I personally don't think it was. I think Maguire. He asked the Maguire question. I think Maguire's been one of our best defenders, and it's and our biggest problem, which is going to be our biggest problem for a while, is the players playing out of position, and then on top of that, you have a midfield that does not know how to connect with each other. Simple as that. We could all agree every time we put a midfield out there, someone does not belong in that midfield. Because if Casemiro was healthy yesterday, let's be honest, my boy wouldn't have started McTominay. So it is what it is. Lindelof at left back. And now you have your wingers overworking to compensate that horrible midfield, and then you have, your wing backs, barred the lot, but you know what I'm saying is not what we're expecting. So you're gonna have to.
How the hell did Delo pull that off as well? Allah, I don't know.
He's a baller. You know what I'm saying? So
Moamen, Ziad and Saad, you just want to stay quiet.
I think it's more. I think.
Well, I don't give a shit about my United. Sorry.
I think it's more of the irrelevant.
That shot.
Sorry, what? 1 second, Saad.
Ziad would make it about Chelsea anyway.
Sorry, Omar, what'd you say?
I said you guys are still irrelevant, so it don't matter.
Irrelevant. You haven't won the league in 2 decades. You haven't won Champions League in
2 decades.
Yeah. No, I got them mixed up. Sorry. Too many stats. You haven't won the league in a decade, and you haven't won Champions League in 2 decades. But we're irrelevant.
We're more relevant. Top 4, how many times in a row? We still relevant, my brother.
Oh, you get Man United flexing top 4. Wallah, Arsenal. I said it last week. I said it last week. You two, and he Dumb and Dumber. Exactly the same. But the only difference, you have that still shit owner. So there was a fine nail in the coffin. Arsenal next. Come on.
Right.
Okay. I can't wait to see you.
Can I say what I want to say now? Yeah. Firstly,
big up Saad, the grown up man.
No. Listen. At the
That's what happens when you get humbled.
Hold on.
Are you gonna let anyone speak?
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy.
Hassan asked me to speak. Now you want me not to speak?
Okay, Staffy, please.
I've never seen somebody so happy that they was home. I'm sorry, I didn't just. You get me? Like I gave them their credit, but I just never seen someone so happy that they're home and they were up 2-0 and they playing a squad.
So now you want to talk about Chelsea? I remember we were talking for an hour and a half and you were quiet. Yeah, a bit, man.
I've never seen somebody so happy that they took a 2-2 draw, playing at home when they were up 2-0. They celebrating that, but
I didn't celebrate.
Yeah, listen. At the end of the day, just getting to the Man United game. Obviously, I won't even speak about Chelsea because I don't really even count anything that happened after 2004 because after they got the Whale money, so I don't count anything that happened after that. But anyway, that's by the by. Illegal money. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's just focus on the Man United game. The Man United game, for me. I feel like that shot from Dalot, I think that's more of the goalkeeper's mistake. He definitely should have gotten better hand to it. Definitely should have gotten a better hand to it.
You're starting to confuse. Wallah, you're starting to confuse.
Definitely should have
gotten a better hand to that, bro.
You see the goalkeeper, if the goalkeeper gets a good hand to it, he can par it out. Okay, so Omar, relax. It's okay. There's no need to get excited.
Allah, I love Saad.
How are we gonna leave everything and worry about that shot that the law and talk about a keeper could have
No, I'm just
والله مستخسر. Do you wanna know how bad it is on القهوة؟ مستخسرين فيا.
Spoke about.
شو مستخسرين فيا a worldie. قال لك ليه؟ لا مصطفى, we have to bring him down. It doesn't matter they score good goals, shit goals, play good, baby. Listen, they always have to find something. We scored. عارف اقول لك حد عارف لو مارتينيلي would have scored that. Yeah, كان سعد هيجري في الشارع. He would have took his shirt off and start running and shit. Look at Martinelli, my star boy, this and that. He can't give credit to a good goal. You know what, Sad? You can't just put that moment in isolation and just say it was a good goal.
This was the funniest part, that he was about to show you how he was supposed to save it. Yeah, I'm gonna be odd.
Listen, at the end of the day,
والله Staffy made me laugh from my heart. والله I laughed.
مستخسرين فيها جول يا جدع, انا مش كيف حياتي برو. مستخسرين فيها جول يا جدعان. It's a good goal. مستخسر فيها الفرحة يا سعد.
You guys gonna keep on getting. So is this Hassam? Is this what we're doing? Is this what we're doing? Anytime I speak about anything to do with Man United, the two Man United fans turn it all emotional, start getting their
feelings, أنا بقول لك مستخسر فيها.
Start to vent out.
Sad, I'm asking مستخسر فيها الفرحة.
I'm telling you when hold on. I'm telling you when he shot that ball, it went to the keeper. The keeper got a hand to it and could have parred it out. Fair enough. The shot was powerful. So clearly he didn't have enough. He couldn't par it out. Okay, fair enough. Let's give Dalot his credit. Yes. Okay. At the end of the day, you guys were still showing signs of a team that could have left with a draw. They could have left with a draw that day. So if it had gone one way, they could have left with a draw. But fair enough to you guys, you won. but there's still problems in that team. There's still problems in that team, and them problems are still going to keep on going on and on and on until they're rectified. Until they're rectified by the manager. Until they're rectified by the manager. It's simple.
I can't lie to you. Saad is you could have saved that. It was like he was a very good goal, but it was savable.
No,
It's
it's
not
not
like it was unsavable. Wallah,
What's his
let's not
name?
say that.
Sufyan almost scored a banger just like that before that. It wasn't savable.
No, he hit the post. That is right. You know who also scored the banger almost? Ryan Brewster. Big up Brewster, man.
Hey,
I forgot
forgot
that
he
guy
played
still
football,
plays.
bro.
I
Wallahi.
forgot that guy still plays.
Football heritage. right there.
Bro, listen, I forgot he played football, but bro, he was about to sting you lot, bro. He had the Onana on his knees and hands and knees like that, bro.
Yo,
Fucking
on
twisted,
his knees
bro.
is crazy.
Aye,
Twisting
pause,
is
pause,
crazy.
pause. That's
That's
actually
crazy.
Aye,
The only
pause,
person
pause.
on their hands and knees was Ryan.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
The only person that was hands and knees and Ryan. You know what I'm saying? That's the only
Astaghfirullah.
person that was hands and knees on this.
Really? Okay.
yeah.
That's not what was happening when Gabriel Jesus was in front of Onana, bro. That guy was begging for life.
Sure, I've never seen
تاني انا نتكلم في نفس الجول
Bro,
تاني.
you see every
Anyway,
week. I said this every week. It
anyway.
goes back to when they beat us in the
Bro,
that's
that's
8 minutes.
Because right now,
listen,
I dunk
listen.
on you. What, bro?
death, taxes, and Saad speaking about the low sliding goal. Yeah, bro, I hear about this كل يوم في حياتي, bro.
Hey,
ربنا ما
you-
يفتحها عادة حبيبي.
Until we play you in OT, you will hear about it every day. Anyway, listen.
يا ليلة ليلة يا ليلة زرقاء يا ليلة زرقاء يا ليلة.
Hey, that
Show
love
the
that
minutes.
video.
Show the minutes.
I love that
Show the
video.
minutes. Show the minutes.
But yeah, all I'm saying is those problems will come back to the problems will continue unless they're rectified. Unless he takes this guy, unless he takes Bruno Fernandes out and then tries to put someone that may be a bit more creative. You know what I mean? Listen, you got problems there still at the end of the day. So you telling me that was a perfect game?
No, it wasn't a perfect game, but once my players come back, oh, get ready, my brother. Once my players get back and we move on.
Oh, scary times. So
Yeah.
scary.
We're shook.
Mr. Positivity
I am so
is
scared.
here with us, people. Mr. Positivity.
It's facts. It's not
Yo,
about
people.
The thing
I'm
is-
so
the thing
scared.
is,
Positivity.
والله برجف طلع ايدي.
this guy,
Oh,
bro, Omar is trying to say
Guys,
this guy-
when Luke Shaw is back, they're gonna cook. Luke Shaw and Alessandro. Yamma, مش قادر.
No.
wait.
Hassam, do you know how
USA,
do you actually know how
let's
stupid do
Man
you know how
United.
crazy this is?
What
Because
is
Omar,
Moamen doing?
with all due respect, yeah, you're saying that watch when your team comes back and you do this and do that, yeah. But at the end of the day, you had your full team before, and
When?
Nketiah did it in Nketiah last season. We're gonna refer to
Oh, now
last
we're gonna
season.
talk last season.
And then let's hold on,
win.
Omar, you
We're
had your
gonna
best
flex the
team.
win.
You had your best team, and my star boy scored
Omar.
from outside the box and did the
enough, sir.
celebration from your star boy. So please,
Ziad,
yeah,
Ziad,
did that
Ziad, yalla,
right
Ziad,
there, like
Moamen,
that.
Ziad,
And
Moamen.
Rashford
Bro,
was
look.
giving your boy salad. And Rashford was giving your
Done
boy
that
salad.
one.
Sit
You
down,
done
my
that
brother.
one.
Yeah,
Bro,
you
listen,
give
at
me
the end of the
salad, boy.
day, my star boy rocked you lot when you had your best players.
Yo,
Yeah,
the fact that you see what I mean, though?
karate
This is why-
kicks, bro.
this is
You
why
got
he's
his kung fu, bro.
Saad is gonna be sad. Saad is literally
It's
talking about
crazy.
last season.
عبيله واديله سعد عبيله واديله
He said no, but one sec, Omar, you said when my players come back, watch what I do, bro. When your players are here, I'm telling you what you done
Okay,
against me.
hold up. What was
Your
it?
players were here.
But
At
your
home
team was about to win the league, right? And they didn't, but they was about to win the league.
Matter, bro.
That
It
same
doesn't
team
matter.
that was in crazy form,
This
and
is-
everybody was bigging up,
Okay,
right? So, and we lost 3-2 to them.
Omar,
Hold up.
Omar,
We lost
this
3-2
is-
to them at Emirates.
It's not
We
like
lost
it doesn't
3-2 to them at
matter.
Emirates.
Omar,
What you doing, bro?
this is Omar. What are you talking about? This is Karabuti Cup winning Man United, bro. What are we talking about here?
Now it's that. Now it's
What are we
Karabuti.
talking about here, bro? Come on, man.
Saad, we had a
It
better
has-
season than
This
than
is you
last
guys, man. This is you guys.
Karabuti Cup. We still had a better season than you last season. We had a way better
That's
season than
fine.
you last
That's
season.
fine.
You
That's
bottled the league. You did nothing. Your biggest
There you
flop
are.
is
There
a
you are.
3-1 win this biggest season, and it's okay. I feel you on that because that's the
Hassam,
only levels
you have
are-
that
Are
photo.
you talking
You
about
have
the
that
3-1
photo.
win where Jesus scored?
That's the only thing. You see?
God, I was screaming, bro.
Game week 3, and you got men hugging each other on camera, kissing each other's necks, and shedding some tears on game week.
Yo,
I'm not taking this serious.
Yo,
And this
that's
is why
crazy.
they belong where they belong.
Hassam, have you got that picture that I sent you on Twitter, bro? Please tell me you saved it.
What do you
bro.
want to show? The oh, okay.
The,
That picture.
the,
One
the, the
second.
picture, the picture, yalla ya akhi, please. Please.
I'll show it now in a second. Moamen, you don't want to say anything on Man United before we show the picture?
No, I tried. They shut me down, bro.
Sorry.
I tried to ask them
Akhi,
that
why you saying
Maguire
they shut
should
you
start.
down?
I tried to say, Staffy said, no, this is
Yeah.
waffle. Maguire should not start, even though this is their best defender by far at the moment. This is my opinion.
خلاص لاعب ماجواير next week قدام السيتي.
بقول لك على حاجة. Would you rather have Maguire or the people that carried 6 في الأوفا last season? The both that carried Offa, one of them got 6. نعم حرام عليك. الاثنين ليساندرو مارتينيز وفاران ما شالوا 6 في الأوفا، كان معاهم اكياس عبلهم في اكياس.
Yes.
Exactly
We had a
what
great
happened.
season playing with Maguire. So everything else outside of that game last season, let's just
خليك
dismiss
أمين.
it. Let's
خليك
dismiss
صريح
it. أنا اللي
وأمين.
خليني أمين.
Maguire played well yesterday.
Did I
Give him
say
his
he did?
flowers.
Did I
He
say
was
he didn't
good.
play well?
He
Did I
was-
say he didn't play well?
No, but so if you play well, you get rewarded.
He was man of the match.
And against
Listen,
Brentford, he
if
played
you
well.
want someone, I'll tell you something more. عشان أوفر
And
عليك
against Brentford, he played well.
let me just tell you something عشان أوفر عليك كل ده. If you want someone to give Maguire props on YouTube, just don't come to me. Don't waste your time. Don't waste my time.
You're not
عمره
honest.
عمره
You're
هو
not
موجود.
honest.
I already said he had a
You're
good game yesterday.
admitting you're not honest. Even if Maguire plays well, you're not going to give him props.
I know.
Rewind
Okay,
rewind
yes,
to what
no
I said
question.
15 minutes
If
ago.
Maguire
Open
plays
Admiral
well,
Tuesday,
Staffy,
and we
will
need-
you give him props?
Rewind to 15 minutes
Open
ago and you'll
Admiral
get the
Tuesday.
answer.
All right.
Yeah, give him back the armband. Hey, give him
No, okay,
back
so
the
long
armband,
story
man.
short,
He
I still
deserves it,
think
bro.
Man United now are past the play.
Hey.
Man United now are past the playing style, are past the style of play. Man United should just focus on the results. It doesn't matter if it's against Sheffield, Man City. It doesn't matter against
A win
who.
is a win. You have to win those games.
Exactly. You just get results. Forget the style of play. You win the way you win. He played McTominay, and McTominay got the goal. He was absolutely garbage apart from that goal. And Bruno Fernandes, the definition of stat padding, that was one of the worst passes I've seen. Short pass.
It's the
Guys,
worst assist I've ever seen in my
Did you
life.
see that? So you act, oh my God, the definition of stat padding is that pass from Bruno Fernandes. He touched the ball,
Copenhagen on
it went
Tuesday,
high,
Copenhagen
it
on
went
Tuesday.
up.
No. He meant to pass it
Copenhagen on
first time.
Tuesday, rotate the team.
Bro, he meant to pass it
Yeah.
first time and it literally
No.
deflected off his leg and went high.
No. Let me tell you exactly what he meant to pass it first time to McTominay. He's trying to play it to feet, but his touch was so bad. It went to McTominay's chest.
Yes.
McTominay chested it. The ball went to outer space, came back down, and McTominay scuffed it, and it just went to the far post.
Kura دخل الجون and it's 3 points. More of the story.
And here we
But
go,
this is-
Mr. Positivity for the
this
win.
Delusion.
people.
Omar is the pure
Yeah.
definition
So,
of
so if
delusion.
it went out, musiba.
Yeah,
If
أخي
it goes
ماشي.
in,
أنا قلت
musiba.
That's not what we said. That's not what we said.
ridiculous.
That's not what we said. To
يا
sit
أخي
here
ما
and
عادش تدك
shamelessly.
حاجة يا عمر حرام عليك.
So did we
اتق
play
الله.
well because we scored a goal like that?
No, we didn't.
Because that goal
So let me
was
tell you who
salvaged.
played well yesterday.
The goal was salvaged by
Let's
McTominay.
talk about the props. Who
I
played
don't
well
understand the
yesterday?
fan base, and I don't understand the people.
Can we
who-
say who played well? Onana played well. Agree?
Harry Maguire played well?
Harry Maguire.
No, didn't play well. That's rubbish.
Yeah, I mean, he saved 2 chances, 3 chances.
Lindelof
Oh,
played well.
that's what we're doing now, giving him credit for saving 2 chances against
So
Sheffield.
what's his job then,
Yeah.
Sam? His job is to save chances.
No. He made
he
he
did his
scuffed,
job.
he scuffed at many shots. He scuffed at many shots, 100%.
لا إله إلا الله.
I don't
Okay,
think he deserves
Garnacho
credit.
was very good and positive. Amrabat
Garnacho, I agree.
very good. When Ericsson came on, he was really,
Amrabat
really
was
good.
very good, I thought.
Next to Ericsson when he came on, it was very, very good. Hoyland was all right. Martial when he came on, I think he was so weak. The guy is so fragile, it's unbelievable.
Maguire did really well.
Yeah,
Despite Staffy being mad, that's the truth.
Dallo was so bad before the goal, it was unbelievable. Dallo couldn't get a cross.
And then he just scored a goal.
Yeah,
That's
bro, every cross he crossed was like under hit or over hit. And
100%.
Marcus Rashford, there has to be like a round table about Marcus Rashford.
And all I know is we sit in
Wallah
the
al-Azim, there has to be a round table about Marcus Rashford.
Round table is crazy.
Like seriously, bro. Like this is ridiculous. The guy gets the ball. First of all, he looks first
Well,
option is to dribble.
better.
Second
Bro,
option
not better.
is to dribble. Third option is to also dribble.
He's been passing the ball. He's been passing the ball though.
After first he looks to dribble 2 people. and then it's closed. Now I pass the
Oh,
ball.
good. 3 more points. and
خلاص
we-
يا اخي
we
عمر
sit
والله انت
3
يعني
more
خلاص.
points and we sit in a point below 6th or 5th, whatever it is. And
اقول
that's
لك على حاجه.
Catch
Let me
up.
just tell you the positive sign. Look at the positives. Man United are 6 points off the top 2 games. You win against City.
That's what I
You win
just said.
against Man City. Manchester United. If they win against Manchester City, there will be 3 points of Manchester City, the mighty triple winners, Manchester City.
That's it.
It cannot give more positive than this.
Exactly. And we
Happy
play
now,
home, right?
Saad?
We play home.
And
We
you
play
play,
home, right?
you play home. So
Yeah.
your chance.
Right.
Absolutely. Manchester
Take
United
a look, lads.
are on the verge to be 3 points of the mighty treble winners Manchester City next week, people. You heard it here on Al Ahwa first from Mr. Positivity, Omar as well.
That's
Here
it.
we go,
100%.
people.
And when we catch my 3 points, I don't want to see anybody celebrating with me.
Yo.
Celebrating with me.
First of all,
Old
don't
Trafford.
generalize. I never said you haven't heard my thoughts yet. Relax. We'll get to it when we
3
get
points
close
in
to
the
the game.
bag. Copenhagen
Come
on
check out This Is
Tuesday.
Football. Anyway, before we wrap up, let me just go to the super chats and then we end. And I want you guys to stay here because it will redirect you to Staffy TV, where you can go and watch his match reaction, I believe. صح, Staffy?
This waffler sitting next to me is supposed to do the match reaction with me. So this
Just-
is why I'm
it's
saving
gonna
my
be a
energy
nice-
because
It's a nice
because the heat is not gonna end. We're gonna finish here and we're actually gonna go there. It's gonna be only me and him. He's the only one coming on the match reaction today.
So
he's
there'll
gonna
be no
sit there.
rival. Them
No,
two,
no.
right there.
Yeah, just this waffler, yeah.
Okay, so let me just read
International
the
House of
super
Pancakes.
chats. Let me just read these super chats quickly before we wrap up. Assalamu alaikum إخواني الله يبارك فيكم الله يبارك فيك
يخليك.
أخوي تيري
Nah,
أونري تحياتي إلك. Big up to you. Big up to
Martinelli
you,
with
man.
the durag is crazy.
Big up to 689 says Everton save versus Inter is worth Alisson's whole career. Says no one ever. Listen, this has nothing to do with Liverpool fans. There's 2 types of people: people who prefer Alisson and people who think Alisson's better. That's it. There is no anyone who thinks this Ederson Alisson thing died like 3 years ago. Get with the times, Habibi. But thanks so much for the super chat.
Alisson's
Big up to my
clear,
guy
by the
Hassan
way.
who says Maguire played well. Come on, none of you guys have him as your main starter. His inability to scan, lack of pace and professional awareness.
Wallah
Look,
Hassan
if
Ali,
you're
you're an OG, wallah. Wallah Hassan Ali. you
Listen,
might be
Hassan,
my
if you're
favorite super
talking in
chat.
general, no one here is going to say Maguire is a good defender. If we're talking on the Sheffield game, then he had a good game. I
يا
think
عم
that's the
Moby,
fair-
only when he's back عايزه يبدأ, bro. What kind of waffle was that? خلاص, let's give him back the armband and let's have him
This is
start
what I
to the end of the
believe, and
season.
I'm always if a player is performing, he does not lose his place.
Yeah, and when Bruno wasn't performing, I told you to bench him. You were saying no. So
Because
sit down, bro.
I'm not seeing anybody else. Mason Mount was hurt.
Oh, so now it depends on who's the backup.
who's,
Okay.
who's available. Yes.
See, did you see what just happened here? I just exposed this guy for what he
How'd you
is.
expose me?
He basically, oh, I'm all for form. So if you're playing well, you deserve to play next game. I say, okay, so if you're playing bad, well, it depends on who's on the bench. Oh, okay. So that's how
Who's
we're doing
available?
things right now.
Who's available? That's it.
Okay.
Mason Mount, which is your only option available, wasn't available.
So Maguire playing while one of Varane and Lissandro's on the bench available, according to you.
If he's playing good. If he's
By the way,
playing
you're
good,
the
take him
you know
off.
what, bro? خلصني.
If you inform, if you hot, it's like the NBA. If you hot and you switch.
Oh yeah, because he
Can't
passed a
wait
couple
to watch
balls
it.
against Sheffield. All of a sudden, he's hot. He's hot.
I can't wait to watch this on Staffy TV now when we wrap up. Big up to you, Hassan. Jilno says everyone on this panel knows it's hilarious. Hussam is claiming the Chelsea game proved his point. The maturity to admit when you're wrong. To be fair, I already said, look, I hold my L. I said Arsenal will win. Arsenal didn't win. But I also said there's no way Chelsea win. So I got 10% right, 90%
so
wrong.
shameless,
You know, so
bro.
I'm
You're
just
so
saying big up for
shameless.
the 10%. And L for the 90%. That's basically it, Jilno. Jilno, they
So
don't have to be this
shameless.
salty. Wallahi, I'm not Robert Sanchez. Go be mad at him. Why are you mad at me for? Big up to Omar who says, Staffy fit Omar, Staffy cooked. Shaggy, it wasn't me. I don't know how I'm supposed to sing that, to be honest with you. I know, obviously, we all know it wasn't me.
I was like Staffy Cook. Staffy Cook.
Wait, sing
It
it,
wasn't
Omar.
me.
Sing it,
When
sing
you were
it.
saying,
Oh, I know the one he's talking about.
Sing it and I'll say Staffy Cook.
It wasn't me.
no, when you were going Staffy
Staffy
in
Cook?
bed, and I was like Staffy Cook. You know it?
Staffy in the
Staffy
shower. Staffy
Staffy
Cook.
Cook.
Staffy on the
Oh,
Staffy
yeah. It makes sense. It makes sense.
Staffy on the,
Big
on
up
the
to
sofa.
Toro
Crazy
says triple thumbs down for some of you. We define bottled differently. Bottled in this case is we have 2 errors to cost us 2 points. Simple case code. If you're going to talk about errors, both your goals were Arsenal errors. So where do we go from here? Fatur, you fraud. you fraud. But big up to you. Thank you so much for the super chat. And he says, almost forgot. Wassalamu alaikum. Apa kabar, Fatur? I saw you on TV yesterday. You know, yesterday when Mudrik scored, he ran towards that end and Fatur ran towards him. Fatur is a celebrity now, man. Big up, big up. Can we talk about that Onana foul from Sanchez? Onana foul from Sanchez. Which one is he talking about?
When he took
the Robert Sanchez one.
That's not
Look,
the same thing.
goalkeepers are protected, but because they didn't give the Onana one, they're not going to give this one.
That's not the same
There
thing.
needs to be consistency. Like you either give them or you don't.
It wasn't.
But Robert Sanchez had a phenomenal, you know, how can I say, copy, imitation of Daniel Bryan's finisher. So big up, man. Yes. Big up to you, Faisal. Thanks so much for the super chat. And finally, Matthew says, about Rashford. For a guy who has decided to feed kids, I found it amazing how he struggles to make basic decisions on the field. Well, on that note, let me just wrap up. He can make basic decisions. He can't make advanced decisions. He can't make intermediate decisions. He's just vibes. So yeah, that's basically it. And the vibes ain't always good either. So listen, big up Matheos, big up Ashraf, big up 689, big up to Phil, big up to Faisal, Henri, Fatur, Jilno, Hassan, Achirotto, Blaze, EPL, Michael, Omar, Ozan, Pirate, Murad, and of course, Staffy's hater, my favorite guy. Big up to all of you guys. Make sure you're all liking the video. Make sure you're all subscribing to This Is Football if you're ready to do so. Everyone right now, please like, subscribe. We're going to be back tomorrow, inshallah. We've got the Tottenham hate along, and then we have A-listers at 11 p.m. UK, where Staff is going to be back. But I think Hamza and Lewis are going to be 100 times harsher on Arsenal. So it's going to be probably one of his better A-list shows, because he ain't going to get cooked or anything. He's actually going to be top row as well. So big up to you guys. Slap the like, subscribe. Omar, thanks so much for joining us. Where can people find you?
MrPositive.com.
Wow, big up, man.
That's what
He just made our website.
Footy Fanatic
Staffy.
on the Oski.
Go on.
Staffy, go ahead.
Staffy.
You
Go
can
ahead
find me
before
on
you go.
TV. I'm about to, excuse me. As Hassam said, I'm about to go live. Unfortunately, I asked this guy to do the show with me. Now I'm stuck with him. I would have rather done a solo and give you guys the truth. But this guy's going to come to my channel and waffle about Harry Maguire and Bruno and all these guys that didn't play well.
Yo, we on to Judge Mo, man.
They played well this game, to his opinion. But yeah, so everyone, please, who tunes in, I need you guys to tune in with me, because I'm going to need the comments to help me out with this guy, because I can't stand some of the deluded opinions he's about to give. But anyways, great show. Big up to everyone on the show. Big up Hussein for having. Make sure you guys all like the video. Make sure you guys all subscribe. And I'm going to go switch now, but I'll see you guys right there. Mo, Ziad, and Saad, big up, guys. I'll see you guys on the next halaqah, inshallah.
He never bigs up Saad with the same vim. Big up to you, stuff.
I just said big up Saad.
Saad is so like Saad, you are ops, by the way. You are Staffy. Yalla, بنشوفك on Staffy TV. Judge Mo, the fraud.
Yeah.
Where can people find you?
Footy Judge Mo, daily content, of course. We'll have a show today after Staffy with the members.
Which
can
time?
join. Huh?
Which time? Tell them.
11:15 UK time. Join us there, members, and also you can become a member and you can challenge me live. I'm not like other people. I don't give you 5 minutes. I'll give you the whole show to challenge me live on YouTube.
Who are you atting? I'm not like other people, huh?
Well, no, a lot of people just do call-in shows, so they get called out. But yeah. You can become a member. But Footy Judge Mo, and if you type Judge Mo, it's the only Judge Mo on the.
Can you tell
internet.
Suleiman to gift me a membership so I can challenge you?
And
Listen,
guys, just to
Ozan,
let you
I'll
know,
tell you the fucking
I had
fraud.
the channel for 2 weeks. I have channel for 2 weeks, and Hussam hasn't even showed his face on the channel. But yeah, just put this out
Listen,
there.
we're coming,
It's
inshallah.
just out there. It's just out there. It's
We're
just-
coming, inshallah. Ozan, here's the thing.
Inshallah.
I told you guys, if I'll ever make memberships on the channel, the privileges will be nothing. So I will write for you privileges, nothing, hold that. Khalas, become member. Up to you, ya akhi. Wallahi, I'm just telling you right now. Don't expect it to go like, oh my God, members only live streams. You could do this, you could do that. Wallahi, ma nafsku, guys. You want to become members so badly? I told you, over here we do things differently. But up to you, if you guys keep pushing for it, I'll give you memberships for no reason, you know? So you just hold that. Ziad, my brother, where can people find you?
Listen, man, they can find me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was Saad. My fault. Go ahead.
My Twitter. That's about it, man. My Twitter there. But more importantly, show some love to the YouTube channels here. Judge Mo, Omar, Saad, Hussam, Staffy, even though he left. Show some love to them, man. Subscribe, like, share, all the good stuff, man. Some hard work going around here. So subscribe and like, and then show some support. Big up Hussam for having me on. It was entertaining to say the least. And then, yeah, we'll see what happens next time. Big up.
Wallahi, what a show. Big up to you, man.
Wallah.
And
Big up Phil
finally-
as well. Big up Phil as well, man. Proper Liverpool.
Yeah, Phil, the leader of the Ziyad Prop League. I appreciate you for the super chats, Phil. So, my guy, Saadinho, where can people find you, man?
Football Corner 97.
Can you show some energy so the people come? Yeah, what is this dead energy? Yeah?
The Football Corner 97. You can find me on there.
Alhamdulillah.
Arsenal content every single or every other day. Sometimes we miss a day.
The waffle maker.
Yeah, listen, the Football Corner 97, and then Saad _E215 for the socials on every social.
What does 215 stand for? Is that
Fuck
your?
knows. Nope,
Oh.
I just put it on the first. I put it on the first username that I had, and I just kept on doing it.
Okay.
No, like it was just a random.
That's fine.
Yeah, like, it was just a random. number.
Saad is a
I just
special
put it together.
character. You cannot
Yeah.
find someone like this anywhere else. Wallahi.
Yeah,
Man said the reason why I put it is just like that. Innit? He's just like
it's just a
yeah,
random
you know?
number. I was like, oh,
Nah, shout out my boy. My boy's legend.
Like Zizo
Yes,
has
we-
9,000. for
Oh,
example.
Snap! I forgot I'm on Staffy's channel. I'm gonna see y'all later. He in the comments.
Yalla,
Yalla,
bye bye.
see you guys.
I'll be.
See you
Anyway, big
guys.
up to you guys. Make sure you go subscribe to Saad's channel. Go subscribe. I'm gonna be in Staffy TV's channel as well. In the chat for a little bit. Big up to everyone who sent in a super chat. We gave you guys a shout out. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Big up everyone in the stream. Go subscribe to Footy Judge Mo. Go follow Ziyad. His link to his Twitter is in the description. And go, subscribe to the Football Corner 97. Today he had a record-breaking stream, Saad. Big up to him. So make sure you guys are showing all the people love. And we will see you guys tomorrow, inshallah, for the Spurs hate along.